yeah, yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn. We're shining bright. Oh yeah. You be stories, life lessons tight. On the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. From the streets to the world, we talk real talk. Vibes on the beat make the whole place rock. Happy hour flow with smiles non-stop. Sip and chill with you, be the energy on top. You be stories dropping them every day. Wisdom for life, the African way. From the grind to the glory, hear what we say. Tune in now, don't delay. Hang out with you, be it's a vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn, we're shining bright. Oh yeah. Stories, life lessons tight. Hey, on the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. Join the sister circle. Oh, what a scene. CC Inca, honey baby, and I'll be so clean. Talk love, talk life, talk dreams supreme. Empowerment vibes like a royal queen team. Apollo Sunday school when the beat gets low. A moment of reflection, let the spirit flow. Men of God speaking wisdom, you should know. Faith and vibes on the Uncle Benno show. Hang out with you, be come catch that light. Oh yeah, you be stories, keep your heart so bright. Yeah. Join the sister circle, feel that fire. Oh yeah, Sunday school for your soul so right. You be nation, we rise together. Love and vibe forever. Uncle Benno show. Yeah, we outside.
Okay. All right. Welcome everybody. How you doing? I want to believe you're having a fantastic day. Today is the 5th of December 2025. And we are here again to do Hangout with UB. Now, I want to say this up front. I really don't like this topic. I ain't gonna lie. And the reason I don't like the topic is because it has to do with one of the guys that I like his work in Nigeria. And even though I've not been talking much about him, I prayed for him. I kind of follow his work and I'm proud of him. Now, whether people see this as a way to rubbish all the good things he has done, or whether they choose to praise him, I want to believe everybody have their choice. This particular show is not to drag Harrison and it's not to drag Very Dark Man, but rather is for us to look in the mirror as Nigerians and be honest with ourselves. So please, I would like everybody's take on this particular one. You already heard the story. It's been trending since yesterday. The news was that Harrison Gwamnishu, according to what they are saying, they say he stole money meant for ransom, and I struggle with it. But my baby girl Tosin did a fantastic job. Tosin actually compiled some of the trendy videos and she walked us through what really went down. So I'm not expecting this show to be a kind of long show, but I just want to hear what Rifam got to say about the situation. First of all, let me welcome my people. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I went to the gym. You know, I'm becoming an old man now, so I got to go to the gym almost every day just to go and stretch the muscles. But thank you for being here. Shout out to you, Balogun. How you doing? Uncle Dio, thank you for being here. My sweet, lovely sister, Bieber. What's up, mommy? How you doing? My own lovely sister, Rose, all the way from New York City. You're welcome. My lovely sister, Abby. Thank you for being here, Abby. We're going to get into this show briefly. I just want to see how many people we got in the building. Please hit a like and share. While I'll be playing the video compiled by Tosin, I will set up the vertical views. And hopefully we can get people in the studio through the vertical view. Diaspora Diva, my lovely, beautiful sister, you're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. First off, can you hear me? I'm not in my studio yet. I was just rushing so that Sister Rose will not say they should find me. Please drop a one if you can hear me. Let me know if my AirPod is working. Can you hear me, please? Okay. All right. Thank you. So without much ado, oh, my own sister, Doopsy Tot. What's up, mama? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please let us hit the like. Let's hit the like so we can bring everybody into the studio. All right. Without much ado, let me play the story for you as compiled by Tosin and tell me your take after watching this.
So while we were busy with the drama of Tupapa and Natasha, human rights activist Harrison Gwamnishu was also trending on the side with a smear on his reputation right now. So a couple of days ago, an ex-user alleged that activist Gwamnishu deducted out of the 20 million naira ransom money given to him to initiate the freedom of abducted couple by bandits in Edo State. Fast forward to Wednesday, December 3rd, Oseni came on X and Facebook, tagging Harrison as thief. He posted his photo with a tagline, "Thief Alert," alleging that Harrison is the reason why his brother-in-law has not regained freedom from captivity. According to him, Harrison stole from the ransom money his family labored for over 10 days to raise. He added that he was given 20 million naira plus extra 50k in case there arises a calculation during the negotiation moment during the payment of the ransom to the bandit. Now, recall that some days back, there was a video which trended online where a couple were seen in a bandit captivity where they were pleading that Nigerians help them as the bandits were demanding 50 million naira to enable them gain freedom. Now let's go back to the story. Now, according to the family, they involved Harrison Gwamnishu when the bandit demanded 50 million naira. And as usual, he did not request for payment. Through negotiation, they were able to beat down the ransom to 20 million naira. Harrison volunteered to drop the money, but before he set on the journey, the family requested that he get paid for the life-threatening task he was embarking on. Harrison Gwamnishu, in his usual response, said no, but the family gave him 20 million naira and an extra 50k in case a mistake occurs while the payment of the ransom is going on. Now, after a while, the kidnappers reportedly called back the family in anger, asking why the money was incomplete, which, as we all know, is endangering the life of the victims. At this point, Harrison was arrested, and according to the account of the family, he reportedly confessed to taking part of the money. He was escorted to the hotel where he lodged, and the money was allegedly found split. He returned about 5 million naira plus at the station, promising to bring the rest. But before we could say Jack, Harrison reportedly did not return as promised, leaving his car at a station.
So the girl brother come follow up the matter. So when did I call me say they don't arrive at a certain amount? See, after that, RSC, I could call RSC, tell us, these people, why you could use their matter waka? They say, he and them, they talk. I say, good. So when they come, when they won't come out with you the next day, they call me. So we say, he go come out with you, say, and that, yeah, they see the talk, say they don't feel meet up with something, they don't agree. I say, okay, good. So when they come, I call the guy, I say, how you say, they say, yes, say, they talk since. I say, okay, good. How you say, come, I go meet them. I made the guys say now people when I know they're very close to me, they're among them. I say good. They arrange the money. I say they carry the money come the hotel where they. They carry the money come hotel where I say okay, me they work me we won't work on the money. So based on I be no be person from this side. Now somebody where we know they stay together. Hey, now from another place I used to for come. So we have to tell the girl, elder brother, say may stay with Harris for inside the room. Stay with Harris for inside the room. They do everything, they arrange everything. The money, the amount where they call, they inside, they intact. So everything everybody can come down, they wait for the call of the kidnappers. Right there with everybody, with all the snap, maybe with all the happy small say, God don't all those people won't come out. And we don't even the post pictures here, So the next thing the kidnappers gonna call. They can't carry the money. The boy where Harris carry follow body come. The boy are from this area. And Harris they do all those work together. The boy can bring the motor come. Harris because a driver could drive him. They can't carry the money. So the boy brother I can't tell the boy brother say you need to follow these people go deliver this money. So the other brother say he and the brother go. I say no, two brothers don't feel waka that kind of waka. Me one go. It did very, very risky. They say, okay, they understand what they talk. Then they go. The next thing, somebody we know they around just call me, say that Harris me will not let her go. Say the money when they give kidnappers, they not correct. Now only the woman they leave, made the woman who say the money no correct. They remove the husband, follow body. I'm surprised, I weak. I say, what? When I call Harrison, my brother, where you dey? See what did they tell me? Say they with Sodia, they won't go the bush. I said, go the bush, oh. Even the guy tell me, say, terrorist for road. Say, boy, inside for return. I said, come back. My brother did it, they don't release my brother. Call the story short, they come. The next thing I see DPO, because before Harris go there, I tell DPO, say, Harris is there around to see what they go on. They say, okay, make a tell Harris, they feel work together. Told Harris just say, no, some of them just go collect money, the people come outside. When we go call DPO come, the RC driver, with the drive follow RC back, they go J2 side. So the boy when they inside motor with the driver, call tell the boy say, they go anywhere, come, no, they go back to RC. He say no, he say he won't follow RC. So when the guy won't come fight and I stop, drive the motor back to the hotel where we did. The DPO don't dey. Then the guy come stand from near gate. Now tell the people say, no let that guy go. Even the guy will get that the motor where they take go, when be from this side, I say me they no let her go. When they put the two from police van, me all of us go station. We went to station, we waited for RC, we call RC number they busy, probably they make calls, I don't know. So the next thing, they begin call DPO. I don't know who call DPO, they begin call and say, RC, they do good work, make it work with them. So they can't call RC. So they tell us, say, we get name for this time, we get the way we take to do our matter from here. All those guys, they'll lose if they lose patience. They are if drive away day, you know, go like what thing will happen. So I have to talk to him in that manner. Called drive, come station. All of us can talk. DPO can't talk to her. Everybody can talk. Because say the way they do it work, they want 10 person, say you come out money. I say you come out waiting, say you come out money. I say, oh guy, you disappoint me. You disappoint everybody. You tell us say you want come out money. How much you come out? He said, no, how much you come out. I said, no, you know, if you tell say you don't know how much you come out. That money, they say, no, even reach 10 million. DPO can send a mail follow him, may they go bring the money come. They follow him. They reach the hotel. Money where you come out for inside money, say you comot money, the money they supposed see there for one place. Harris, the bag where they carry come, Harris he separates the money for all the bags. Now there police they see and say they bring money come and they can put that for nylon, carry come um, a police station. DPO come collect the money, call counter, because as the money now 5.4 million na Harrison come up for that money they won't go give kidnapper. I down, I weak. I tell them, say, I won't go as I go sleep. The people make I wait. So they now agree, say, me Harris go. Tomorrow, make it come. If the kidnappers come call, talk, see how much they there, see how much no they will not know how to go give them the money. They release the boy. So now, Harris moto, see Harris moto, the day police station. Harris say, go help mama, go do something. Harris is saying a 1 hour time will take come. Harris till now Harris never come. Now you see the trust when we get for you, Harrison. You disappoint.
So this prompted the brother-in-law to come on social media and lays complaint to netizens. Now, in response to this allegation, Harrison took to social media to state his
Brought another
side
vehicle
of the
for us in
story.
Awuchi, in Onichubo. We traveled to Awuchi. Nobody paid us one kobo. I did not discuss money with anybody. We went there on our own to assist because we've been doing that for long and we're succeeding. Yesterday we failed. Now, yesterday when I got to Awuchi, I know the people want me to say things I'm not supposed to say because one reason why I went for Awuchi, it failed. Yes, it failed. All right. The two victims that were kidnapped, the husband and wife, the wife was released. Before now, the kidnappers told the family that they're going to release only the wife. Some things happen behind the scene, which I cannot say here. There is no way I can say it. All right. But number one, nobody stole any money from anywhere. Nobody was arrested by the police. Nobody ran away from Edo State. Yesterday, I was threatened. My life was threatened. My team members, Peter, Chichi, our life was threatened. While in DPO's office yesterday, DPO said, Harrison, drop your car. I said, you said, drop your car. And thank God I dropped that vehicle. Because if not, maybe I would have been trade and have happened to me on the way. All right. So I left the vehicle. The vehicle is not my own, it belongs to my colleague. I left the vehicle at the station. Nobody impounded the vehicle. DPO said, please keep your vehicle here. I will give you security. DPO, how would you say this? If you're going anywhere, I'll give you security. My policeman will go with you anywhere you want to go with. When I know say such promises, sometimes they happen. So this early morning, I said, no, I have to leave. I have to leave Awuchi. Because the family said, since they did not release the man, they have released the woman, they don't want our services anymore. We should pause. We have to pause. I can't say these things on social media space. I can't. A lot happened. A lot happened behind the scene. A lot of work were done already. I was only trying to assist too. I went there with the intention to help, and which I did. Unfortunately, the man was not released. And now the blame is on me. They are trying to shift the blame on me. Well, it's fine. I'm not going to debunk anything. I'm not going to, okay, this is debunking, yes, but I'm not going to say some stuff that that we weaken what we have already built. I told you guys before that there are technologies that can be used to get the kidnappers, and we've succeeded. A lot of them has been utilized. A lot of guns recovered, millions of naira ransom recovered, which I do tender on social media space. 5,400,000 naira is not what will stain my name. Not on this mission. It's not possible. So every mission to strike, every mission, every plan to see how to weaken me, to make me to stop doing this, is not possible. If anybody have any um, grievances against me, against my work, what I expect you to do is just put up a petition, let the police investigate thoroughly. The police, DSS, the military can investigate thoroughly to know what went wrong. Last time we were in Agenebo, the DSS was with us. I was the one who was leading, who was providing the lead for what we were going for. We were in Obiaroko a few days ago. I was the one who was at the front. Like I'll be at the front. The ones carrying gun will be at my back. The ones with gun will be at my back. I'll be at the front, leading the way. That is how risky it is. But there are things we are doing. Involving everything that I cannot talk about on social media space. All right. So sorry guys, if I'm disappointing you with my response like this, this is my response. All right. If you want to drag me anywhere, drag me. But one thing you should know is you cannot weaken what we have built. I'm giving out for free, not for individual, but to government, security agencies, and everybody. Love you guys. Thanks for your concern. Thanks for your solidarity.
Sad fact is that 95% of the acting teachers in America are just.
God bless you all.
Good morning, my people. Harrison, they police custody. Harrison, they state CID for Benin. They don't interrogate Harrison. Harrison don't, they agree. He don't agree, say he carry money. If Harrison say the lie, make it come online on IG now. On Instagram, make it prove himself. Nigerians, make una know they support bad thing. If person do bad, make una talk him. Thank you very much.
All right, so Harrison Gwamnishu is in the police custody in Benin, Edo State. He was arrested yesterday night. In all honesty, I initiated the call that led to his arrest. I did. And first of all, I'm really disappointed in everything, but I would wait for him to come out. And this time, I would want him to use his mouth to say the truth about what happened in Auchi. You see, when the whole thing happened, they called me. When they told me, I was surprised. So I had to make other calls, spoke to the police, asked different questions. And when the story was true, I was sad, right? Immediately, I told them something. I said, I don't want to see this thing on social media. Please, nobody should post it for a reason. They say, no, that they are going to post. I say, no, don't post it. And they assured me that they were not going to post it. Then later, I now saw a video online where one guy Z04 posted it. I called him. I said, I told you guys not to post this video. He said that they are accusing him because he's the one that called Harrison to come to Edo State. That they are accusing him that him and Harrison did the business together. And that if anything happened to the husband that is in the bush, that is him that will take responsibility for that. That was why he panicked and he went to go and post to clear his name. I said, okay, no problem. Then I went back online and saw that Harrison had now made his own video to explain. But when I watched the video, it was really gaslighting, especially because I know the truth. It was gaslighting. I was more disappointed in him because he didn't manage it well, right? Trying to counter narrative and just seek sympathy and emotional manipulation and emotional blackmail of people. I was disappointed, right? Anyways, it's in the police custody. I made that call. And when it comes out, I hope he would come and tell the public the truth. As for the money, whether he took it or not, this is a video when he returned the money.
You see this bag, like more than carry go bush, eh? You need to offload it. Do you understand? Do you understand? Even the Ghana must go, don't wait for Ghana must go. You go offload them. If you not do them.
So you could hear his voice there because they told them not to record, but one person managed. The DPO instructed them not to record. One person managed to make that. His truck is in the police station in Edo State, and right now he's in Benin. So let's wait for him to come out. And if he come out and he does not say the truth, I guess I will have to say it. Now, I also need to highlight something. Some people will say Very Dark Man is probably jealous because Harrison is getting audience. Of course, because lately they've been comparing the both of us. Harrison is the best activist, Very Dark Man is not an activist, and blah, blah, blah. So truth is, I am not an activist. I hate to be called an activist, and I don't really care about that. When it comes to the audience, I have more audience than literally almost everybody. Right? I get more engagement than literally, so it's not about jealousy. You know what my platform is for? My platform is for the truth. And when I see evil, I spill. But for Harrison, sentiment entered because we talk sometimes in the DM, not always, but and I just go straight to the point with him in the DM, straight to the point, But I'm just disappointed, honestly, because honestly, I thought he had changed, but this one is just, yeah. If he didn't make that video to gaslight yesterday, I probably would have just let everything play out, make it carry win. But come on. Anyways, let's wait for Harrison to come on. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, go learn and go learn the hard way.
So that's the details of the trending conversation about Harrison Gwamnishu. At this point, I would not want to say anything because there is no confirmation of these allegations yet. But then, fam, what do you think about this whole situation? Can you drop your thoughts in the comment section? What do you think about this allegation? Do you think Harrison Gwamnishu is guilty of the allegations, or do you think people are just trying to tarnish his image and put down his reputation given the kind of work he does, the rescue missions he embarks on? What do you think about this whole situation? And before you go, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you have not, and of course, turn on the notification bell so you don't get to miss any of our stories. Thank you for watching. This is Oluwatosin.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much. Thanks for staying here. I see you, Misty, the troublemaker, my lovely, beautiful sister, all the way from Canada. I see you, Auntie Oyi, my own Wahala Auntie Oyi. Welcome, everybody. Sister Mary, what's up? You're welcome. Sister Mary said this video is triggering. Yeah, I know. Frankly speaking, like I said, I do admire Harris's effort. I struggle with this one. I ain't gonna lie. The truth of the matter is, it's appearing and beginning to look like Harrison effed up. Okay, it's looking like Harrison effed up. I ain't gonna lie. But I just think we should examine what really went down in this case. There are three aspects of the case I want us to look at. I'm sharing my link right now for those who want to come in real quick. Because I like Harrison, I'm not gonna, you know me, I'm always straightforward and being honest. Because I like Harrison, and I also like VDM, this one get as a B, but notwithstanding, I still have to extract some lessons, and I'm expecting the real fam to help me extract the lessons too. So if we go back to what's going on here and what we're going to discuss on today's show, the missing money, first of all, we have to agree on the basis of the information out there. You watched the videos already. So we have to agree whether truly Harrison took the money for, can I say, as a result of greed, or probably maybe there are something else going on which is not very obvious to the rest of us in the public, or we have to talk about the money. I'm sorry, because remember, there are people's life at stake here. I pray nobody get kidnapped. I pray that your family member will never be kidnapped. I pray that none of this problem will come near you and I, in Jesus' name. From the story we've seen so far, oh, I see Uncle Dayo and Uncle Patrick, they are here already. I'll come to them shortly. From the story so far that we have gathered on social media, I can say that to some extent, kidnappers usually have pity on women and they are tough on men. Meaning, in a situation whereby husband and wife got kidnapped, kidnapper have the tendency to free the women first while holding on to the man. If they are lucky, both of them can be released at the same time. And I think the reason they do that at times is because the kidnappers themselves, they have mothers, they have wives, they have children, some of them have daughters. So definitely they will have sympathy towards women. And two, they probably consider the woman as the weaker vessel. And three, they probably might feel that if you release these folks who may likely come back to hunt us down, apparently a man might tend to do that. So when you get into this kidnapping and ransom negotiation and everything, you have to put all these factors I just highlighted into consideration. You shouldn't make any mistake when it's time to go and pay them and get your people released. So I do understand the brother that came out and made that video and said, hey, Harrison did this, so they are holding the husband back. And people are saying, Harrison and I, we stole this money. If anything should happen to the husband, they are coming for me. I do understand. I also understand the people that rally around to gather this money. For those who don't understand, I pray, and I'm still praying again by the grace of Almighty God, neither you nor your family member we experience kidnapping situation in Jesus' name. It will never be your portion in Jesus' name. Please, for those who are watching on the verticals, I see about 34 of you. Click the link in the chat. Come to the main show, please. Come to the main show so you can be part of the conversation. Yeah, you can see the banner there saying join the live show. Click the link below. So look at the chat. Tosi and I, we have shared the link. If you just click on the link, you will automatically join us right here on the main show. So please do that. All right. So based on what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very complicated issue. And I feel really, really bad for the husband, the wife. I feel bad for the family who run around to raise these funds. And like I'm saying right now, my people, nobody gathered money and stashed it away and say, oh, I'm waiting. The day kidnapper will kidnap my brother, I will just go and grab this money and pay them. The day they catch my wife, or if they catch me myself, nobody does that. That's why when they reach out to family members and say, we want to also amount of money, these people have to run helter-skelter. They have to look for the money by fire, by force. This is what they don't plan for. So I do understand the family members too, their anger towards Harrison. So we're going to talk about VDM and the call for arrest. You heard the video right there. Thank you again, Tosin, for doing a fantastic job. Sometimes I lose it with VDM. VDM needs some coaching or training on public speaking. I know God has been with him so far. He has done an amazing job. At least he can no longer call himself, he can no longer say, I'm from the trenches. VDM is making massive money. And I've done a show here where I actually told our real fam who I think VDM was. And I said VDM is a content creator. I said it right here on this show, that VDM is a content creator. Don't call him activist. No, VDM is far, 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 freaky far away from being an activist. VDM is just a super, super smart content creator who understood how to discover your niche. And like I told you, I have a masterclass coming out for those who want to become content creators. I will show you all of this secret. If you can figure out to discover your niche, a watertight niche, oh, you are going to blow on social media. VDM just figure out that if I'm creating content and I'm doing advocacy at the same time, because of what is going on in Nigeria, a lot of people will resonate with what I'm doing. And that's what Dude has been doing. He shone light on issues, and I give him a lot of credit for that. He is bold.
VDM will go places that nobody wants to go. He will do things. He will expose this. At a point, he was good as whistleblower. But I don't get it with VDM. At this rate that he is going, he should have known how not to say some things when he's creating his content. VDM saying, I called for his arrest. That hit me somehow. I'm sorry. All the rattles, you know, we did this thing together. But we have to call out bullshit where we say it. When he said, I called for his, is that necessary? Those are the things I want us to discuss. He can easily said, well, this situation is bad. I'm aware of it. In fact, I spoke with the police, but just like he said in the video, I want Harrison to come out to explain his side of the story. No need for you to say, I called for his arrest. And then VDM went further to now said, even though people are saying they are comparing her, they say Harrison is better than me, I'm better. Bro, you don't need all of that. I've spoken about the grace of God here. Uncle Patrick, Uncle Dio, Auntie Grace, Sue, many of our sisters said when we are having Sunday school, they've spoken variously on how grace of God works. If you are enjoying the grace of God, please work on your ego. Don't take it for granted. Harrison effed up. If it turns out he stole the money, yes. But remember, this guy has done a lot of amazing work. Harrison is probably the reason many families got their kidnapped persons back. We can't just water all of this down because he make one huge, dirty, stupid mistake. Why not give him that grace? So that is why I want us to also talk about VDM and the call for the arrest. Even if you made the call for the arrest, I've said it here severally that the best way to move when you want to go after somebody is to move silently, is to move in such a way that they won't even see you coming. I don't know whatever he want to achieve with making that announcement to, I call for his arrest. I don't know. But I think there are better ways he could have expressed that and it would have made a lot of sense. Then Tundeednut Backlash. Towards the end of the show, I'm going to go to Tundeednut's page. Tundeednut he posted a VDM video, the one you just watched now, and people are calling for his head. People are like, what are you trying to achieve with this? You have never posted a Harrison job all these years. You have never promoted him or anything. How come now that the guy fell short, you are now posting him on social media? What exactly are you trying to achieve with that? So we're going to go there. But right now, let me quickly bring my guest into this conversation. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. In the house right now, I have my two elders. Uncle Patrick is in the house. Uncle Dio is in the house. I don't know Uncle Patrick's schedule, so Uncle Dio, please spare me. Let us hear from Uncle Patrick first because he might be busy. Uncle Patrick, sir.
Hey, Uncle Ben.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, fam. Wow, Uncle Ben, you know I posted yesterday that you should show us your lime. Be transparent. Let us see the let us see the lime you are drinking so that they will not say go.
This one is actually coffee mixed with a lot of see. Make I show now. See, it's coffee mixed with a lot of milk. Show now. See. I know they drink ogogoro. The age that I am right now, Uncle Patrick, when they show me alcohol now, I run like the road.
When they para, they might say, this man don't drink something. This morning, it was Auntie Aduni that woke me up with the story.
Okay.
I took time to listen to it. And Para actually threw Harrison under the bus. Seriously. They are from the same side, Niger Delta, Warri Boys and all those things. I was like, oh my God. Para said a lot about Harrison, about how he got money from somebody, from the state. Para. He said a lot. How Harrison duped one girl, the state government gave Harrison 10 million, asked him to give the girl family 5 million. The guy was quiet. During the shooting, Harrison didn't give them until they petitioned the state government. He talked about Gary deal, the Harrison did. I said, oh my God. I said, just because they talk, if they see people they donate for online, I was shocked. The Harrison has been in prison for 5 years. When it came out, I said, oh my God, I just kept quiet.
Uncle Ben, Harrison was one in prison?
Yes, he was in prison for... He said his boss was quiet. So his Harrison was one of those that planned it or something like that. So it was then I heard the background story of Harrison, of all he has done. I lied, I had a kidney issue. People donated money to somebody and I said it's a lie. I said, wow. Harrison, I didn't know much about him. But then Auntie Aduni said a lot about the way the guy was leading to go and rescue people with police, a job that police could have done, putting his life at risk. I look at him, even the guy is just 34, he looks older than you, Uncle Ben. So I was like, what is wrong with this guy? This guy should just take it easy.
Wow.
Yes, so I'm believing everything is going to, I'm not just listening allegedly. Everything's going to unfold itself. I'm serious. And when I saw his this thing, when he came up online and was talking, he wasn't really aggressive. Say no. It's like, Uncle Ben, somebody just accused you of stealing 5.4 from the money they gave you. How you are going to react? Yeah. He didn't react like being mad. He just said they went to Delta, they messed up, he didn't work hard, I'm sorry. No. He wasn't fighting back. Just like normal press conference, that was I'm going to listen. What is wrong with this guy? You've been doing this. We saw a local dude that was crying, that could not pay his rent. That was genuine. I don't know if he has done something else before. That will bring money, people will get money, they won't give him, you know what I mean? Even my mom of her was said then I should strategize. These people, they know how they do when they bring people and say people are sick, how they get their donation. So this Harrison, I don't know, but he must rethink. I am praying, hopefully, if he has done that, they will forgive him for all that he has done. But the guy should slow down, even at his age. He doesn't have any security experience. He's not a security expert. I don't know why he's risking his life to go and meet these people. And the last video, before this video, VDM video I saw that I said, even the Fulani are calling him because they say he doesn't take bribe. I said, VDM, by the time if you go there and meet the S-men or Boko Haram, you are finished. Your career is done. Yes. You don't want to mingle with all those people, kidnappers. No. It's a no. I said in my heart that if VDF should not make that mistake, I'm going to be talking to some Fulani, people are done with him. You don't want to mingle with those people. Kidnapping is not a business in Nigeria. You can see what Harrison did. Allegedly, he need to clean his sheets. You know what I mean? Let me put it down. I'm sorry to use that language. Yeah, he needs to clean it. Look at those family. Look at those couple. And he said it didn't work out. What is wrong with him? Why did you go there? And they said they have his car. He didn't come back for his car. Those people have evidences against him. Video evidence and everything. You need to clean it. We just hope that the husband will be alive by now. Because I don't know the kind of game they are playing. He's so annoying, Uncle Ben. He's so annoying. So RC needs to get his shit back. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. And the fact that I lied, I had kidney problem and they donated about 7 million for him. No. This guy should stop that mess. Yes. Pereira came out in force. Yes. They say in every rumor there's element of truth. I don't know that kind of activist. He's doing his in front, the soldier will be at the back. You're not carrying gun. Where are you coming from? With all these people that Gumi said they're all using drugs? No. I don't know the kind of heart he has. I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of activist he is. Shuwarek doesn't do that. And like you said, like VDN, just like Shuwarek has his own business. He has Sahara Reporter. They are making money from it. So I don't know this guy. I don't know what he's up to with all what he has done. Just Uncle Ben, if you have time, go and listen to Para. I was shocked. Thank you. I'm still going to hang around.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, Uncle Patrick. Yeah. So what you're seeing on my screen right now, I quickly dig into the prison information I received, and I found this that say meet Harris in Gwamnishu, the activist who spent 4 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Now, I can't say he committed or he did not commit it, but that is not where I'm going. Where I'm going is that in Nigeria, we have a long way to go. Here in America, there is a reason people have arrest and prison records. We all know it. Please, if you live in the US, testify in the chat, so that people will think that, oh, Uncle Ben, you are making this thing up. There is a reason they do background check on people in America. I say this all the time over here. Don't be arrested. If you are arrested, you spend 2-3 days in jail. You're going to be on the record. It will always show up on your record. Wherever you go, they will always see that you have been arrested. And if you are convicted, it will stay on your record. And the reason why people are often denied employment. Oh, thank you, diaspora. Diaspora say in the UK, it's DBS. Oh, thank you. So the reason they do that here in abroad is that psychologically, they believe if you are a criminal and you have done jail time, there is the tendency that you are going to commit crime again. Okay? They knew somehow, psychologically, you might commit the crime again. That's why they have record. But we don't have all of this in Nigeria. And you know, Nigeria, we like sorry stories. You can literally unlife somebody as far as you come back and you tell your own story and you add some faith or blood of Jesus or whatever, add it, just sprinkle it on top of it. Nigerians will forgive you and that's it. Now, I'm beginning to see a lot of accusation, a lot of stuff that people are accusing Harrison for behind the scene. But for me, I just focus on the good things he's able to do because of the crime and everything that is going on in Nigeria. But again, people's lives are involved. All right, I'm gonna go to Uncle Dio, but before that, let me read a couple of comments. If you're watching on the vertical format, please look at the comment, hit the link, and join us on the main show. So that way I can see your comments. Let me quickly read some comments here. I've shared the link for those who want to add to this conversation. Sister Rose said, I wonder how VDM got in this. Honestly, I don't know how he got involved, but maybe the family people probably reach out to him and say, hey, VDM, see what we are going through. Because one thing in Nigeria is this. If somebody rob you in Nigeria, they can actually get away with it. I'm not saying Nigerian police are not trying, but we all know how our system works. People get away with a whole lot of bullshit. But if they find out you can somehow get somebody like VDM to come after them, you will see them change their tune immediately. Remember, so many times when we cover VDM here, I said that even though VDM pissed a lot of people off, people still need to look at the impact he's making in the society. Many people that usually get away with their nonsensical attitude and behavior, many people that are good at oppressing people, as soon as you get VDM involved in their matter, they will quickly cooperate. Why? Because VDM will put them on blast. He will investigate and dig everything and put their entire life. He will put it on social media. So I think I'm suspecting maybe the family members probably contacted VDM and VDM got involved and all of that. So that's what I think, Sister Rose. The Diaspora Diva said, a country where activists are more trusted than government authorities is a failed country. Unfortunately, my sister, I have to agree with you. Thank you. Misty said, why is VDM involved in police investigation? Well, Misty, VDM got involved because that is Nigeria for you, my sister. Welcome to Nigeria, my country, which is now your country, Misty. Sister Onyi said, all these online fraudsters, I have never believed in any of these people. Me too. For instance, Nigerians have bastardized charity foundations. They've turned foundation to pure gold business. Every now and then they will put some people who are suffering, some people from the trenches, they will post them on their social media handle and ask people to come and help. GoFundMe was a very, let me say, one of the fantastic initiatives I've ever seen. When GoFundMe was launched, you can raise money for anything there. I remember when GoFundMe gained popularity, I launched a kind of foundation. I have a registered foundation in Nigeria, and it's called Levite Foundation anyway. I used to help a lot of people back then. So I went to GoFundMe and I launched a campaign to raise money for my Levite Foundation. Then we focus on helping widows and single mothers and all these older people that may not have money to buy provisions or food for themselves. When I launched that on GoFundMe, the amount I raised was like, I was shocked, like, oh, wow, people can really help. Not that it's a lot of money, but the amount I raised is the type of money that I cannot bring out of my pocket. And we help a lot of people. Why am I sharing this story? Right now, if you go to GoFundMe and you launch a campaign and they discover you are a Nigerian, they will ignore you. Why? Because our people, they have bastardized that system again. So, Sister Yin, I agree with you. Let me see. The Diaspora Diva say, I have never believed Neda Harrison or VDM. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Sophie, what's up, Sophie? Sophie said, I think he's guilty. He has history of misappropriating fund. Jesus Christ. Is this... Now, wow, that means I was blinded, though. Sophie also say, I think he's guilty since he has history of misappropriating. Okay. Wow. William said Harrison is guilty. Do you guys really know this guy like that? That means I'm walking blind here. Sister Aonyi said, but was that case even true? The case seemed fake and planned to me. That is another angle, but I don't think it's fake. The case is real. All right, let me quickly let me take one more from my lovely Sister Mary. Sister Mary said, I believe I received video. It makes sense that he has a strategy, but this time it failed. I believe the unusual assumption is that they don't count the money, and soon as they are released, they track them. That is even more dangerous. That tracking is even more dangerous. But let me come back to the studio. I see my sister, Diaspora Diva, you are here, but your network is not connecting. You may have to go back and come back in. I think it's internet. So please do that, my sister. Uncle Dio, let me quickly get your take, sir.
Thank you very much, Uncle Ben.
Thank
This
you.
Harrison case is a case of, how would I even put it? It's neither here nor there. Because he is claiming that he was not arrested, and VDM said that he was arrested and that he was in prison, blah, blah, blah. But from all the evidence that has been coming out so far, there seems to be a lot to this. Number one, if he was given the money to go and give to the bandits or to terrorists, as the case may be, for the release of these people,
Yeah.
and according to the report that we had, allegedly, the bandits called to say that the money is not complete, and they went back to his hotel and they found some money there, 5.4 million there. If that story is true, then the guy is guilty. Number one, if he's trying to apply a strategy, like one of our sisters said just now, he should not be the only one that will be in the know of it. At least one or two people of his team should be aware that, okay, let us do it this way, just in case these people want to play smart. I can understand everything has to do with strategy sometimes, but it is not when you are being trusted with money that you now on your own decide to implement another strategy that you people that you are working with are not aware about. Of course, they will call you a thief. They will call you a thief because as it is now, there is no way you can come out to say, okay, this is what was trying to do. He was trying to do something. He was trying to apply a strategy, and then somehow it did not work out. No, he has stolen the money. He has stolen the money. If those abductors did not raise an alarm, if they just carry the money and release the two, nobody would have heard about this 5.4 million in the first place. They would have just gone like that. So I don't want to accuse him at the same time because not all the facts have been exposed. But based on what you have heard so far, it looks pretty much guilty. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Uncle Dio. I've shared the link again for anybody who want to join the conversation real quick. I think this is going to be one of those fast shows that we have. Sister Mary said, but Uncle Ben, you need to look beyond him and see his character. He has no good intention. He believes in fetish things only. He is evil, all right? I think I saw a comment from Sister Oyin. Is that how you say, can someone please explain what happened, as in how did he come into contact with the funds? They raised it for him now. The kidnappers kidnap those people. They start calling their family members, and their family members are now looking for somebody who can negotiate with the kidnappers. And I think Harrison is beginning to build a reputation for himself. He's beginning to build a reputation for himself as a kidnap victim negotiator. Everything is just so freaking wrong in Nigeria. Here in America, they have people who are trained to do this kind of job. But it's like Harrison has made himself a middleman. I know he used to speak for people who were denied justice and all of that. But somehow this guy, Nigeria, hustle deal. Somehow this guy has worked his way into becoming a hostage negotiator, because that's all I see him doing lately now. And the way these folks said, I saw a video of one time they went to rescue some hostages and then they started flying drone showing how they captured the kidnappers. Are you supposed to expose stuff like that? You are indirectly telling kidnappers that, hey, even after we pay you, we are coming back to grab that money and arrest you. I don't know if you now understand what I'm saying now. Does that make sense? But they put all of those things online. So the case just get as it be, Nijare. May God help us. Diaspora Diva is back, but the network, hopefully maybe you can connect this time, my sister. Oh, sis, I hope you are not in that area where Sisi went to the other day in UK. Oh. You have to go and stay close to the palace, my sister. It be like saying now for palace now they get better network now for UK. I'm just kidding. Please keep trying. All right. So for me, this is crazy. And then let me read this comment from Sister Aoyi. Mary also said, but the money is there and he says he has an explanation. So the best way is let him talk, even though he doesn't want to reveal his strategy. Yeah, but now that he got arrested, I think that that grace of him talking has now gone. Since they've arrested and processed, because I'm seeing latest update now that he has been reminded in Benin. MJ, shout out to you, my sister. How you doing? MJ said, not all arrest stays on our record. There is expungement in some cases of a dropped or state case. It removes case on state and city level. Well, but mostly those cost a lot of money. I know that, for instance, if you have DUI here in Texas, if you want to take that shit off your record, you spend like $15,000. So yes, I agree, M. Jones, but it costs a lot of money to do that. That's why my own strategy and advice has always been, don't get into any trouble at all. That's the best thing. Because first, you are a person of color, and maybe not even go there. Sister Unyi, I'm looking for your comment. So Sister Unyi said, that video appeared fake to me. I am trained to detect fraud in looks and speech, and from what I can see, that video get as it be. So which of the video, ma'am? Are you talking about the kidnappers video, the one where they shows the victim? Is that one the one you think that it looks like it was arranged? All right. Auntie Grace is Grace Healing Springs. I think this is not our regular Auntie Grace, but the other Sister Grace. So Sister Grace said VDM said he was arrested and held or detained, not in jail. Strategy, you say? Tracker should have been on the first money that was delivered by the man who went there. Well, this is Nigeria, my sister. We are doing things differently in Nigeria. And Sister Aoyin said, the guy is saying his wife was pregnant. Oh, okay. That's when you say it appears fake. I am not trained in this area. I'm just going by what I saw people doing regularly in Nigeria. We do our things differently, and kidnapping has now become one of the biggest paying hustle in Nigeria now. And the Fulani headsmen insecurity situation is not making it any easier. Anybody can just wear turban now. Or is the one they wear on the top, is that not the one they call turban? Anybody can just wear turban now, wear some jalamia, and just go and commit any crime, and we end up saying, oh, he's bandit. Remember when they started kidnapping? As soon as they started kidnapping in the east and in the west, people were thinking, oh, these people doing the kidnapping are from the north. Later, we find out that now, our own people, now then they kidnap each other. Especially in the east, it was so common. So even this bandit, I'm just saying this from my own, this is just my own opinion. I'm beginning to think that even the people in the east and west and south, they are taking advantage of the situation. This particular couple, Sister Aoyin just mentioned that we are discussing their issue. When I first saw the video of where they were kidnapped, it appears to me like they were targeted. I'm not an expert, but when I saw that video where they show their car and they say, this is where they take them through, what's on my mind was like, what kind of bandit because that area is actually like a site, a construction site where they are still building a lot of houses. So what came to my mind was like, what could bandit be hanging around this area for? And they kidnapped the people just the way they drove into their compound. I don't think this is Fulani headsman kind of bandit. Too. This is beginning to look like Edo kinds of Fulani bandit. Too. So, my sister, I agree. Oh, hey, yes, finally, Diaspora Diva is here. What's up, my sister? You made it. Can you hear me, sis? Hello? Ah, I must hear you. You are here. I can see you on mute, my sister. Or do you have to increase the volume of your phone? Because I can see you are on anyway. Hey, it seems you are using StreamYard for the first time. Okay, let's do this. Since you are in the studio already, look at the private chat because I know you really want to say something. Call this number from the private chat, please. Okay. If you still can't get in, my sister, call that number and I will plug you in. Everybody can hear you, okay? Can you hear me now? I can see you are unmuted, but I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, just speak. Whenever your audio gets to speak, I can hear you. Now, let me quickly go back to Uncle Patrick and Uncle Dio because I'm going to wrap this up very soon. Uncle Patrick, sir, from the information, I can hear you, sir. From the information available to us so far, do you believe that Harrison stole that money?
Well, I'm not going to conclude based on the investigation. You know, we are just hearing from the two sides.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that guy that came out and was really involved, and I was fearful because he brought Harrison in so that they would not say they did the deed together.
Yeah,
that guy might be saying the truth because he mentioned the DPU and everything. That Harrison car is still there. You know, it was the the person that was kidnapped. The father-in-law contacted the guy, and the guy contacted Harrison. So that was the guy that let the cat out of this thing.
Mm.
So I strongly believe that guy. It was young Harrison, come, oh, and for Harrison to be arrested, you know, that means he has a case to answer.
Absolutely, sir. My
Yes.
thoughts too.
And the guy, you know what really is baffling me is the man still with the kidnappers. And like you rightly said, the kidnappers might be an insider. People that they know. Because I saw the guys out there using Lexus. They have their own house. It's people they know. Like you said, it's Edo kidnapper. So I don't know what is the truth.
That could be Edo Fulani.
Edo Fulani. So I don't know what these guys are doing.
Oh, Nigeria, man.
That
Thank
country
you.
don't tire person.
I know, sir. I know. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. My sister, Diva, can you hear me now? Hey. And you just unmute now. Don't worry, my sister. Just check the private chat. You will see the number I dropped there. You can call me on WhatsApp. Okay, I will just hook you up. Let me see if my children never commode the wire. Okay, good. We're good to go. Yeah, my office assistants, they never remove my plug. So just call me on WhatsApp. Call me on WhatsApp, Sister Diaspora Diva. Okay, everybody will hear you and everything. All right. So let me take a few comments here. But before I do that, Uncle Dio, do you believe Harrison stole this money, or there could be something else going on?
Based on the evidence so far, I I cannot see anything that points out that he does not that he has not dipped his hands into the cookie jar. So the way Amana it is now is like it's guilty as charged.
Okay. Sister Mary said, but my question is, why call Harrison just to deliver ransom? They can call him because they want him to rescue them and also not have to pay. Sister Mary, this thing is complicated, honestly. You know, when they kidnap your person, you are not thinking straight. And for Nigeria, you know how in Nigeria, there was a time in Nigeria that if you have to do any business in government office, public office too, when you get there, the people who are supposed to attend to you, they won't even attend to you unless you talk to the one of their tout hanging around outside the office. So at a point, Nigeria just decided that, you know what, no need of going to the office. Let's just look for one tout in front of the office to go and do whatever business we have to do in the office. So I'm saying that to say that in Nigeria, Harrison is beginning to create a kind of reputation for himself as hostage negotiator, as ransom paymaster. So this case happened in the state. Harrison lives in a different state. This thing happened in Edo, in Edo State. They have to call him to come all the way from where he was to Edo State to go and pay the ransom. So that's the way we move in Nigeria. And the police are supposed to be the people in charge of paying ransom. But even the police themselves, allegedly, I know we are having better police officers now, but the police officer we used to know before, even some of them, if you carry that money, give them, every time you say, as they go on the road, they just will let them shoot everybody, collect the money. So that's why people are calling Harrison. That's what I can say. Sister Grace in the building, Diaspora Diva, can you say something? Let me know if you can hear me, please. What is blocking this, my sister? Let me see. Is there anything? Are you the one calling me now? Hello? Oh, yes, finally, she's here. Let me attach you to my roadcaster. Oh, yeah, say something, please.
You see, this story, I don't know, it's complicated. It's difficult to believe either parties.
Please, can you hear her? Please, just hold on. Everybody, can you hear her? I can hear you quite well. I just want to know if everybody can hear you.
Let her put mouth in the mic.
Okay, they say you should come closer to the mic. Oh yeah, go ahead, my sister.
Yeah, but my own question is that why is this guy the only one in the whole of the South, always at the forefront of rescue? And then for every rescue, right, we see is the money, the negotiations, and it's always in cash. Why is it the only one?
Okay, why is it the only one?
Why is it the only one? And then I wanted to speak on the issue of this his past.
Okay, why is it the only one?
His past, and the fact that we don't have a proper criminal record.
Yeah,
it's now it's a war of information. It's his own word against the rest of us. So people believe that, oh yes, he was in prison for alleged kidnapping. He had written a book and said, no, I was in prison for a crime that I did not commit. I did not commit. He didn't commit. But then there are several allegations against this guy. Several. There are too many. You want to just sit down and say, I want to see this guy as a hero or something. It's I wouldn't even agree with that. I think one has to just sit down and rethink, and watch this guy closely, probably investigate him. He cannot be, have all of these allegations and then be the same person at the forefront of kidnappers.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say. Yeah.
Thank you very much, my sister. So,
make Uncle Dara find out if kidnappers they take credit cards.
Uncle Daya, I beg, no go find out. Oh. Uncle Patrick is just playing. No, be cool.
I can actually answer that question because now the thing is that kidnappers, they can take credit cards. Let me explain. The thing is simple because there's no way now, as gullible as Nigerian intelligence are, let me use that word. If they cannot trace the lines that the kidnappers are using to call their victims, if they cannot trace their call to where they are, they cannot use their phone, their location to trace where they are inside the bushes. They cannot also trace cards used, sent to them that they will not convert into money to use. But all these things are possible. Very, very easy. I'm an IT professional, and I know that all these things can be done if they really want to do it. You can use a card. In fact, you can trace a phone that use a card at any point in time if you have the right gadgets, and then you can also use a card to trace the location of a phone. It's all there, but Nigerians, I don't know. God will help us.
All right, thank you very much. So the question Diaspora Diva asked was, how come Harrison is the only person in Nigeria that is negotiating with kidnappers? That was the main question she asked. How? Why? Why is it just only him? And before I go to Auntie Grace, because Auntie Grace is in the building, I want to quickly give you an update on what's going on. Here is, Tosin just sent this one to me right now. Kuti Juice just shared this on her story, and let me read it. So she said, updates on Harrison's case. So according to Kuti Juice, rumor has it that the kidnapper's number wasn't given to Harrison. So they were surprised when Harrison came, indicating he has been communicating with those kidnappers. So now they are asking, how did Harrison got the kidnapper's phone number when it was never released to him? I beg, the matter plenty. Let's wait for Harrison to come out so we will hear from him too. And this guy is saying the kidnappers are from the victim's family. An insider is busy negotiating with the family and Harrison. Another person say, my question is, how did that man know that the money was not complete? And then another person say, at the end of the day, save yourself and yourself. Playing hero for others ain't worth it. No. Okay. Auntie Grace, do you want to add anything to this, man? Or the whole situation? What do you think is going on, man? Hello, Auntie Grace. I can see Auntie Grace in the studio, or has she left? Auntie Grace, you are muted. All right. Auntie Grace is here twice. So what's going on? It's like something is really wrong with their network in Europe generally. I beg all of you in the UK, make una no come make mouth for us with the Nigeria. Una network is as bad as our network in Nigeria. Una no get network. 2 days ago, Sisi went somewhere, and Sisi can't even stay in the studio. She was coming in and out. So una no get network. I've told you people, go and live close to Papa Charlie. I don't even know whoever is there. Go and live close to the palace so you people can have good network. Our network in Nigeria is better than your network now. I see Sister Grace is coming in now. The same issue the Diaspora Diva was dealing with earlier, she's dealing with it now. He's saying device not connected. UK people, we can actually borrow you guys network from Nigeria. I beg anybody where they watch from Nigeria, give yourself flower, Gary. Our internet is good in Nigeria than UK. I'm in Nigeria. I'm doing 30 December. Maybe you leave me alone. I did Nigeria. Anyway, let's start bringing this home. The VDM aspect of this whole drama. Uncle Patrick, your boy VDM, which one be on for this whole drama now, sir?
BDM na case. You can't talk to him.
VDM, don't tire me. I will lie to lie. Eh? So VDM said he's the one that called the police and told the police to arrest him. So please, Uncle Patrick, help me out here. Okay, Auntie Grace is back. Auntie Grace, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's my phone, is it network, it's been raining, or driving. I couldn't see my way. It's been really like very heavy. Good evening, everyone.
Auntie Grace, it's not your phone. It is UKE. UK. We in Nigeria are better than you people now.
Thank you. We hear you. We hear you. The rain is so bad. The rain is so bad.
Patrick, may we just hear from Auntie Grace first? Auntie Grace, please go ahead, man.
Yeah, like I said, because of the network, I didn't quite catch everything. When you were asking if we believe Harrison is not somebody that I followed. A few things that I've heard about Harrison, it kind of put me off. I never really wanted to follow him. During the time of Afiba, Andrew, and that case, he was accused left, right, and center that he was like eating and beating with the kidnappers, and he will want to like call a savior who is going to deliver them. I'm sure Ben, whom I don't like, the Andrew's friend, might tell you more about Harrison. That time he was really on Harrison, and people were like, "You who was hiding your own friend, why are you on Harrison?" So for all of those that was going on there, I never actually followed him. So I just wanted to say that whatever Harrison is into, because Nigeria there's no law, he need to be investigated. We need to know what he's actually doing. We need to know why he's the only friend of the kidnappers, the only person who can negotiate with the kidnappers. So I never really followed him because I've heard so much about him. So because I've not actually followed today's show properly because of networking I'm out, I don't have much to talk about. I don't know how VDM came into the matter. So but for Harrison, I don't trust him. That's just what I just wanted to say. Thank you.
Auntie Grace, VDM is VDM as usual.
Yeah.
So, somebody said on this panel before, on this channel, that VDM has a way of getting himself involved in almost everything. Every high-profile cases involving celebrities, high-profile celebrity, VDM is always involved one way or the other. At this point, I don't know. VDM has never rescued any kidnapped victim before. Now, I'm not saying VDM is wrong, but VDM has never rescued any kidnapped victim. What VDM does that I know is really good at is advocacy, and is doing a wonderful job with that. But in the case of this one now, and I think I need to hear from Harrison once more. I like him. I know what I wanted to say about the situation, but I want to give him grace. Let him come and explain himself. And the reason I'm saying that is because 5.4 million Naira is a very small amount of money. May we not deceive ourselves. 5.4 million Naira should be like around $4,000 now. I know it's huge, but why I'm saying it's a small amount of money is because Harrison is a content creator too. He has platform. And I think last month, somebody opened a GoFundMe or something in his name, and people are donating for him massively. They are donating for him massively.
I think he's been involved in GoFundMe fraud in the past as well. He was accused.
Say that again, man. I can't hear you well. You be like your
I
phone.
said he was accused of GoFundMe fraud in the past as well.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is looking like greed to me. But I don't want to call it that, because one other thing I've come to realize about people who are dealing with hostage negotiation situation, especially when they are popular, is that they also deal with their own problem on the ground. Sometimes their own people too might be taken. these bad folks, sometimes they go after them too. So you might look at them and think, oh, they have a lot of money. They too, they might be paying some kind of ransom underground. And if this allegation against him turns out to be true, that he has been taking money like this before, this kidnapping thing is looking like a business in Nigeria, and you know how business people can be. The people who go out to kidnap somebody, they are the one who put their life at risk, and you that they were trusting to bring the money to them, you now stole part of the money. And sometimes when you do it to some really bad criminal groups, they will come after you too. So my brain is telling me that it's either Harrison himself is under pressure, whether he don't do this stupidity to some extent, and some people are actually pressuring him for money too. Because this 5 million is so small. It's small. You were asked to go and pay ransom. How would you take a whole 5 million? And according to the report we are getting, these same kidnappers are also in talk with the family, which I believe as soon as the family released the money to Harrison, they would have informed the kidnappers too that this is the amount we gave, they are coming on the way, they are coming to pay you. So I really need Harrison to come out and explain it. And like somebody pointed out, the video Harrison published, the one that I played in the beginning of at the beginning of this show, that video Harrison put out is not convincing. If your integrity is at stake, there are some of us that you can accuse us of anything, but if you accuse us of stealing money, a lot of Nigeria that I know that has integrity, they will not be explaining the way Harrison is explaining. No. You will see them shouting, yelling, vibrating. For people that really has integrity, that's what I'm saying. But the way he come and say some people want to rubbish my record, some people, I don't know. Anyway, so Uncle Dayo, please, VDM, what is VDM's own on this matter? Is it Harrison too difficult, and then the family contacted VDM to help them go after him, or what? What's your take, sir?
I want to go with your narrative, sir, because initially you said when it comes to somebody taking money, when somebody is taking money from somebody and then they don't know how to get it back, they always go to VDM. That is one of his niche, which he has proven to be very, very good at. Maybe the family of the kidnapped people reached out to him and asked him to please help them retrieve the money. That's why he has to get involved in the case. But I don't know what got him involved in the first place. But from his own video, whereby he was saying that he was the one that actually got him arrested. To me, I don't think VDM will just jump into the case except somebody called him to it. And for him to have even called for him to be arrested, that means he had been contacted by somebody to step to the case, for him to have that audacity to call for them to go and arrest him. So that one, I think he has been contacted to join in the case. But the kind of area whereby it's coming in is what I don't really feel comfortable about, because of the little thing between him and Harrison, is now making him to be like case of a prejudiced situation whereby you are now trying to use his mistakes to really throw him under the bus, to really come after him and throw him under the bus. You know, VDM has been talking that he's Mr. Integrity and that nobody has the kind of integrity that he has in the whole of Nigeria. Where he got that one from, I don't know. But that has always been his claim, that he's Mr. Integrity. And this other guy now, I've been doing a lot of these things before, and people have been commenting. People have been commending him for doing it. So, to me, if this is a kind of a competitive thing, VDM may want to use this to shade the guy and make him look as if he's nowhere to be found, as per him trying to get popularity contest, whatever. So, but as it is now, I believe that VDM was invited into the case, and that was the way that he wanted to roll. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Uncle Patrick, what do you think about VDM involvement, sir?
Wow. VDM. Like Uncle Darali said, you know, VDM said they contacted him. Yeah. And told him, you know, and he said he thought he has changed. But you know, VDM too doesn't have sense now, even though he's smart. And like Riley said, he went forward to say, you know, he has more crowd than him. He doesn't have to say that. He doesn't have to say that. Just when you call yourself Mr. Integrity, just show that where I was involved, you know. Even though he said he called the police, but don't go further. And like Paira put, I like that guy too has offended many people. Maybe his cup is full. Uncle Ben, you need to go and see what Paira said about the guy. I was shocked. He said a lot. I just pray he get out of this. That's what I've got, you know. VDM too has his own, he run his mouth, and you know, hopefully VDM too will learn one day that's not everything that you say out.
I'm praying for VDM because it's like everybody, a lot of people are waiting for him to receive some bass boost too. So I'm praying for him. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Oh my God.
It's my boy now. All right.
Let us listen to this video. Shout out to my Abby. Abby actually sent this to me. I think it has to relate with the ongoing bass boost. Let's take a listen briefly.
I just got now. I come on before. I go to school run. I just enter house now. The update I just got now is that Harrison has been remanded. They don't remand him. So in the prison as we speak for Edo, for Benin. Me with Harrison talk some days ago, and from the explanation, I know said the Wakano go easy. When he was explaining the way they take whole truck, the way they go on hotel, some boys want to attack him, his friends can escape with Corolla. In fact, when Harrison started his whole kidnapping matter, I called him kidnapping, release, middleman, trying to rescue people. I called him and said, my brother, how this matter be when you do so? Because I see serious risk. I said, okay, what are you even doing to protect yourself? Like, because this kidnappers might come after you. If he's really doing the work to stop kidnapping, say he's not part of it, I know say those people will go after him. The only way they will not go after him if he's playing with the man and he's benefiting from it. God say no, they try to protect himself and all that. So this whole matter, it go long because police the vest for him, DSS the vest for him. You know, so for someone that is down, I don't want to push him harder. Because get it, tell me Harrison get issue for this social media. People say I did jealous him. Anytime I talk about VDM's manipulation, they will say I did jealous him. So I don't want to, but I wish him well. And nobody holy pass. At the end of the day, nobody holy pass. I think we'll be very careful when you dig the public space. Anything will concern money. Be very careful. You better ask. Say, Nigerians, you not deal with me. And people not deal with me at the struggle. More than support me. Better pass say, money will they say you message. You can't compromise. Somebody see this bush as we speak. I wish him well, but if I go listen to Parara mock news analysis of RC, he has been remanded, so we'll keep you guys updated. I will try to reach out to people that are close to him, make we know how we want to help. We commended him when he was doing all this stuff. Now this we say yeah, and that's it. We'll also see how to help him. But he just played to the hands of the Rate gang people. You know, VDM, VDM, they like the main character syndrome. You know, he wants to be the only player in the field. So just play entire VDM hand, and VDM not go fatal. Because that person will be done to get that organic traffic when they challenge VDM before. But if he's really wrong, say he really packet the money, he's wrong. If you not packet the money, may God vindicate him. But for police or remand them, that means police, security agencies, they know pass with me, and you know. Be very careful out there.
All right. This guy that is talking here, he himself is not an angel. Make I not lie. Yeah, I'm not saying maybe he steal people money or something, but he himself that is talking is one of the people that are working with politicians in Edo State to rob the people, to do all kind of shenanigans. So I'm just playing it because he put him. I don't even like to play his video at all. The guy, they piss me off at times, the way he talks and everything. So don't listen to him. If you know what this guy did under Obaseki in Edo State, when alarm won't blow and he carry in family, he run go UK. So him too, then be same person. Now, another person that spoke on this matter, I think I'll be send this one to me too, is this guy they call Radio God. That one where we know whether na him, she, into him be. May God help us. So let's just hear what Radio God too got to say. Everybody they come out, when they talk now, they don't get them out. Let's go.
Very Dark Man is jealous of Harrison Gwamnishu. Very Dark Man, you have been waiting for the downfall of Harrison Gwamnishu. But you know what? Your plans will not work. Harrison is a good man. Nobody is above mistakes. As a matter of fact, Harrison, they enter bush with his team. Harrison doesn't operate alone. He goes into the bush with DSS, police, military. So even if, say, Harrison come out that 5 million naira, the money was for his team. Do you think they will be working for free? Do you think it's easy to go inside the bush and face the fourth arm of government and face kidna? It no dey easy to face kidna. If you think it is easy to face bandits, you enter bush. VDM don't come out now. They talk say 9 days behind the arrest of Harrison. You are trying to take glory, VDM. This is one thing about you I don't like. Main character syndrome. You try to take glory for everything, forgetting the fact that over 300 million naira, they your custody, VDM. What have you done with that money? The NGO money, what you don't carry and do? Borehole, we no see. School, we no see. It's just they carry Nigerians for cruise ship from one topic to the other. The money where Nigerians contribute for you, they for bank, they accumulate interests. What do you do for a living, VDM? Now from that NGO money, you they chop every day. Now from that NGO money, you build Raten office. Now for that NGO money, you they go buy fake iPhone for China, they sell. You are using people's money to make more money, Very Dark Man. Now you want to crucify Harrison because of 5 million naira. VDM, you are worse. And as a matter of fact, Harrison, they show walk-ins. Harrison, they enter bush. VDM, you know they enter bush. What do they do? Now to they sell your bola. Now to they sell your prick. Now to they send your prick to be Lord. Now what do they do, VDM? What is your occupation, Very Dark Man? How do you make money? You are making money with our money. Up until today, you have not accounted for the money in your possession, the NGO money. I know say the money they there, but the interest where you don't carry that money make now water. Since that money enter your account, your life has changed. Are you talking about it? No. Now Harrison will come a small 5 million naira. When carry settling team, may they go rescue person where they kidnap. You won't crucify. VDM na bad man you be. You with the sell fake iPhone VDM, you have the mouth. You have the audacity to speak to Harrison. Person where they enter bush. If you think what Harrison is doing is easy, you make you go do am. Even me where they here, if they kidnap my brother, my sister, I no go fit enter bush. Oh, I like my life so much. Life is beautiful. I no go fit enter bush, go save anybody. If bandits carry you, save yourself. I'm an OG.
Okay, shut up, this guy. This guy is another case. I just wanted to hear what you had to say.
Uncle Ben, this is your boss where they carry white baby.
See, Uncle Benyo.
How them be safe?
Uncle Benyo, I can only laugh at this guy for obvious reasons. Because you can see that he has personal beef with VDM. And I'm not surprised. His own case started from the time of this Jojo of Lele, when he was accusing VDM to have slept with her. So, and that one too came for him, and they're up to now, they're still at it. So he has never liked VDM for anything. Now, he has just openly admitted that Harrison stole the money by his own narration now. He has just openly admitted that, okay, the guy stole the money. And he's not giving reason for saying that he wanted to use it to settle his voice. For crying out loud, 20 million naira that was given to you to go and pay for ransom to free a couple inside bush. Is that the money that you're supposed to use to settle your voice? What are we talking about? If this guy is guilty like this, then I am highly disappointed in him, because the trust that was bestowed upon him to have given him that money, he has betrayed the trust for him to even tamper with the money. If these people are wicked kidnappers, they will have paid the man. They have released the woman and they say, okay, these people want to play us. They will have paid the man. And what will have happened? All because he stole the money, thinking that this thing will not blow. And this so-called radio guard, was even shameless to come out and be saying what he's saying now. Anyway, they are all just catching cruise.
The radio guard himself is just stupid. Uncle Patty, you want to add anything? I just want to cover my last segment and call it a day. You want to add anything, sir?
Uncle Ben, it's not funny. Our country is in a big danger. This thing happened since last week. They carried money to those people. The money was not complete. They released the wife, and our government is there. We have police. This is serious, though.
Government is not doing jack.
This is very serious. We can talk, we can laugh, because these people are not members of our family. It's so sad that up till now, even with the money they raise, no. The police can send Harrison to prison, but they are not doing their duty. They can't track the phone of those guys. Those people are calling anytime. They can enter bush to go and give them money. That means they know where they are. No. That country is something else. I can never trust anybody in that country again. This is so sad. The man is saying the wife is pregnant. We don't know if the man is alive now. No. Uncle Ben, it's not funny anymore. It's not funny that the government are supposed to secure all their wealth, what is going on. They can throw Harrison in prison. Is that what we want to deal with? Let them take the money and let them go and give it to the people and arrest them. At least Harrison knows, let them bring people that gave them the first money. Yes, they've got the clue now. It's now open. They can sentence him, they can take him to court, people can sit down and do that, justice, and they have somebody. No, Uncle Ben.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. All right, thank you, everybody. I will read a few comments and then we'll go to the last segment. I have a surprise last coverage. Make I show now small before we go there. Again, nobody should fight me. Sisters, make I beg ahead of time now. None of you should fight me. Sisters, say Sister Onyi don't go, and Sister Rose is still here. So this is the last segment I have for you. So be ready. But let me take one more. Let me take some comment before I move to that. All right. Yeah, Dupsy say OTZ. Sister Dupsy, this one pass say Ozel. The Diaspora Diva said, if Nigeria were holding the politicians they voted for accountable like this, if for better, why do we appreciate government work why do we appropriate government work to individuals in name of activists? Now, may God help us, my sister. Grace Healing said, but wait, how come Harrison is demarketing the kidnappers and they have not come after him directly, especially knowing his details? He enters the bush to pay them money after calling not to fight. I say this thing get us a B. Staro say, but everybody is worried about Lamborghini. Sister Rose, I don't see what you say earlier. Okay. So I say radio god, SNAP and welfare recipient. Diaspora Divo said, we have police, so their DSS are not coming like Haiti like this. My sister, just leave them. Sister Yade say, I'm here listening. Sister Oyi, the last segment, make una no come after me. I see una baby girl don't enter studio now. Nobody should come after me. Anyway, that is all we can take from the Harrison situation. I pray that if this is like something that wasn't intended by him, I pray that God will set him free. And if this was his intention, then I think they may have to dig further. That means he might already saw his hands by eating from the same bowl with criminals. I still want to give him the benefit of doubt. Okay. But you get as to be Nigeria, everything are arranging. The way he goes into the bush, the way he go and negotiate with all those bandits and everything, you get as to be for somebody who do not have military background. I am not saying, no, I'm just saying the way in matter look. In fact, in Nigeria, if truly he's in bed with those criminals, they can actually told him, hey boy, will they go carry somebody tomorrow? Make sure say your phone day on. They go call you, bring our money, your share, you collect your share. I'm just saying, I don't trust anybody in Nigeria right now. Make una no verse. All right, for those who are watching the vertical live, please click the link and come to the main show. We are about to talk about Two-Face Idibia and how he is begging. Two-Face is begging for his wife. So we're going to talk about that briefly. Just give me 1 second and we will talk about this.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn. We shining bright.
Omo, I enjoy this music all the time. I can't believe I produced something like this. The vibe,
Honestly.
I can't believe AI they do wonder. Hey.
Uncle Beno,
Yes,
if I must
sir.
tell you, my wife dance to this music anytime you play it. Anytime she hears it, she'll be dancing to it. Me, sef, I dey vibe to it steadily.
Anyway, AI is here. Is part of our class. For those who are not aware, I've already started launching the UBMC. In case you don't know, the UBMC is the acronym for Uncle Beno Masterclass. I have a lot of things I can share with people, but I'm starting with YouTube. And for those who may not know, YouTube is gradually becoming a retirement plan. Please listen and listen good. My boss at work, I won't mention his name. He senior me, is one of my mentors here in this America. My boss is getting closer to retirement. He has a very good job, great position, and I give God the glory for his life. Anytime, I think about 2 years ago, my boss knows how they do all this social media stuff. So it will be like, Ben, you walk on social media. Then I start telling my boss that social media. I never begin chop money for social media, but I am creating something that I know it will bring a lot of money because I've seen people do this severally. I look at my boss. If you see my boss, he looks so young, but my boss is in his mid 50s now. So I told my boss that, sir, as you are getting closer to retirement, and I've seen you like to dance, you like to express yourself on camera and things like that. Why don't you concentrate on growing your TikTok channel? When you retire, you definitely will not have any work to do and house can be boring. But if you create a TikTok channel as well as YouTube, you have wealth of experience. You don't train us now for how long? I know you. You have so many things you can teach people. If you create a following now, when you retire, you will thank me later. Your channel will keep you busy and it will fetch you money. As I'm speaking with you right now, even me, I know near my boss for TikTok followers. He has amassed massive followership on TikTok. He's about to cross over to YouTube now. What I'm saying is that some of these things are silent retirement plan. This Uncle Beno that is my brand today, I created this Uncle Beno brand from one of the uncle that I'm following. That man is retired. He lives in Dubai. I saw how much money that man is making in retirement. He doesn't do anything every day. He just turn on his camera and advise boys and girls every day. And that man is living large in Dubai. So please, for those who are thinking about retirement, especially if you are in abroad, whatever you think they will pay you at retirement, you no go reach to pay your bills. So I've seen a lot of people who have retired that they are struggling. They are struggling. No. Some of them will come out of retirement and they will go back to work. So if you are interested in learning how to become a successful YouTuber, I will advise you join this class. Don't rush. YouTube is not something you dive in and you think you want to make money the next day. That is not how it works. It takes a while, but trust me, as soon as you start growing and gaining momentum, you will get to a place whereby all it costs you every day is to create 8 minutes, 10 minutes video. And those videos will be giving you, at least on the average, they can give you like $40, $50 every day. Now imagine if you are creating 3 videos a day, that's like $150. You are looking at extra $4,500 every month. So at retirement, you will look back and thank me. So for those who are interested, I will start publishing the UBMC 101. I'm going to start publishing them in our membership. So those who are part of our membership, it is free for you. You will have access to the classes. Then for those who want to go for UBMC 102, those are like the advanced classes, meaning for those of you already know how to do YouTube. You already know how to create content and all of that. What you are struggling with is, how do I get people to engage with my content? How do I get more views on my content? How do I host live shows and get people to be part of it? If my channel is shadow banned, how do I free my channel? If I'm going live and I'm not getting view, how do I go about it? How do I work with the analytics? So those are like advanced classes. I will teach you from experience. So if you're ready, you can join our membership. If you don't want to do membership, if you are looking forward to the advanced classes, it's just $75. Make I tell you the truth, it's cheap. The reason I'm making it $75 is because I'm just starting it. As soon as the first 100 people try the class and it works for them, and you can see the testimony, that $75 will go all the way to $300, because by then people will be the one to refer. I'm good at doing many of these things. When I started video coverage, they were paying me $100 to do videography. And then I will laugh. Then I told my wife that, babe, I'm going to be one of the people that charge the highest money to do videography. Just wait and see. Fast forward 2 years later, I started charging $1,500 to do the same coverage that they are paying me $100. And guess you what? When I'm charging $1,500, I get more clients than when I was charging $100. So please, I'm telling you all of this, that don't play with this, don't joke with it. I'm serious about it. It is 20% theory and 80% practical. But the good thing is this class comes with guidance and support. You're gonna be on our WhatsApp portal where you can quickly reach me. If you have any problem, you can drop it. I can respond to it. If you are trying to fix things in your YouTube studio and things like that, I can actually help you with all of that. So if you're ready, I'm so ready. For our membership, the 101 is free for you. But if you are looking for the advanced classes, that is $75. After that, as soon as the first 100 people benefit from that, I will jack it all the way up to $300. As soon as more people are testifying and they're sharing for their channel. You know how this space work. A lot of people will be rushing down to me. As soon as more people are coming, I will jack it up again. It will go to like $500. My goal is to actually do these master classes for $1,000. So, but we are starting small now. May God help us in Jesus' name. So I just want to make that announcement. And then for those who are interested in registering, sorry, I know we won't talk about Tu Baba, but make I hustle first. Uncle Patrick never come from you. Make I hustle first.
Uncle Ben, I'm one of your students, so you know. 101. I'm
Uncle Patrick, Uncle Daya, good evening, sir.
Hey, Abby.
Good evening, Abby. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Uncle Ben, because of you, I set up my YouTube last night.
Hey, congratulations. I check it out. See, Abby, you are always surprising me. One of the most difficult things to do when people are starting YouTube is what you did. It's usually difficult to create the channel art. If you look at my channel, you will see the channel art at the top. Where you
it was harder than I expected. So what I was going for initially, I had to just manage this one for now, and I'll work on it a bit later. But yeah,
it's difficult, but you did an amazing job. So I'm so proud of you, girl. That's it. I've told everybody. See, let me just quickly tell you the secret of making money on YouTube again. I'm not digressing, no. It's just that I have to be honest with you. So far, everybody, you are supporting me on this channel. I have to come clean and tell you the truth too. The real money on YouTube is not on that advert. This channel we're on, I think the highest money I've received on this channel is like $1,300 in a month. That's the highest money I've received. Every other money, sometimes 500, sometimes 300, sometimes 400. But the beauty of YouTube is that if you know how to build your back end, what we mean by back end is before you start YouTube at all, know what you want to sell. If you know what you want to sell, then invest your time on YouTube so that you can gather the crowd. YouTube is like if you can use YouTube as marketing funnel. You create the awareness, you draw people in, and then you introduce them to whatever quality package you have to say. That is where the money lies. It's not this revenue, ad revenue or something. And a lot of people, you will be shocked at the amount of money people are making at the back end. I do tell my student, it's not about subscribers. Subscriber is just for bragging right. Just to say, oh, when you go to my YouTube, I have 50,000 subscribers. Listen, go and check many channels. You can have 500,000 subscribers, and maybe about 5% of that number are the people who are actually consuming your content. But if you have a very solid back-end business, you can have just 10,000. You can even have just 5,000 subscribers. But if you have a very solid business in the back end, I promise you, if 1,000 people patronize you from that 5,000 subscribers that you have, just imagine you are selling something worth $5 that people need. People need it almost every day or every week, and it's $5. And 1,000 people are buying this shit from you in a month. How much is that? That is $5,000 freaky dollars. And you don't have to sell it through YouTube stores, because YouTube the kilo. I told you now that this channel, the month the channel made $1,300, the actual amount we made was $2,100. But YouTube took about $800 as their commission. Any month this channel make like $300, what we actually made is around $480. So if you have a very solid back end, you just have to direct people to buy your product. Or you can do affiliate marketing. I'm still looking to hire one person now. I don't know. It'd be like me and B-Flex, we go fight. B-Flex is good at product analysis, especially fashion product. B-Flex know all these clothes. She can analyze clothes, shoes, all these expensive jewelries and things like that. I'll be telling this guy to come and be creating that content for me now, but she's camera shy. And the reason I'm begging her is because those are the things that give you money, heavy money. If you are creating fashion content and you are good at it, people like Abby, if you are listening now, maybe the year, start planning your retirement now, my baby. If you are creating fashion content and you can analyze all this product, all you need is build a solid back end, a back end store, and then start your affiliate marketing. Ooh, blood of Zachariah. In a month, you can cash out as much as $100,000. If you are really good at it, if you don't make money at all, you will cash out $20,000. I wish I know how to do things like that. And I've been telling B-Flex now, if you know go help me create those content, I will do advert. Look for a girl with they sharp like the Mabi, a girl with they bold, with no fashion, where make it just help me create those content, because YouTube don't beg me tire. I still got an email from YouTube 2 days ago from Trends Reality and this channel too. They say make I can't do one class. It's a boot camp. When you finish that class, YouTube itself will start hooking you up with brands that will be paying you. But I just look at it like I did do nothing. I did do side hustle. I get children. I beg I no fit. But if I've had somebody who can create those fashion content, I will do that training. I swear. It's all money. So in case you don't know, YouTube is a solid retirement plan. But I will talk more about this as soon as we start the class. So if you want to be UBMC, if you want to be part of the UBMC 101 class, just subscribe to our membership here. It's $2.99. You know, you'll be like, it's not free. Then what you will get from this particular class is that we are going to take you from a beginner content creator to an intermediate content creator. Those are the skills you will acquire. Meaning, if you don't have any YouTube channel at all, you don't even know where to go, this class will help you from the beginning. You will get to a point where you will be creating content like Tosin is doing now. Tosin is already at intermediate level. And a couple of other people that are learning here, Abby is at the time. Abby is even faster than I expected. And in this same class, I'm going to teach you Canva. If you look at what you are looking at the screen now, this is my advertisement. Did you know that it took me just 2 minutes to create this? Do you know how I did it? I create this sheet you're looking at now with ChatGTP. I just upload the picture where they here. I just upload them. I tell ChatGTP, write me a prompt to create advert for my UBMC masterclass. Boom. And I told ChatGTP, I want it in 3D. I be here. Offer me an option, meta. I pick one option. That's what you're looking at. So, as part of the advanced class, I will teach you how, at least I'm going to teach you at least 4 AI tools. These 4 AI tools will make your life easier. Then I will throw in one more bonus. If you want to make easy money, if you want to be collecting music royalty, I will teach you how to create music with all these AI tools. All you have to do is create a YouTube channel, dedicate that YouTube channel to entertainment, start creating music. At least every week, you can create Christian music. Most of these sound you hear here, we create it ourselves. I be the creator, I create my own. So I'm just letting you know that you can do all of these things. So those are part of the advanced classes. So if you really want to do it, $75 for advanced classes, $2.99, become a member to enjoy UBMC 101. And to register, here is the form. I'm still going to leave the form after this video. If you click on this form, just give us your information, just more information, your email, your YouTube channel, because I need to go and check your YouTube channel to see what you are doing wrong. Your email, your YouTube channel. What information do you need again? Oh, yes. Towards the end of the form, you can join our mentorship class on WhatsApp because it's easier to relate on WhatsApp. Then we go from there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now that I've advertised, let's go back to the last segment of today's show, which is the Bass Boss.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey.
All right. Welcome back. So, what's going on with Two-Face? I woke up around, I think around 11 this morning. And the first video that I saw on my backstage was Two-Face Idibia. Two-Face is begging Nigerians, and more importantly, his family, to stop coming after his wife, Natasha. And Two-Face blew grammar today. For the first time, Two-Face was so serious. My guy was blowing the grammar. They play. And I'm going to show you guys the video shortly here for you to hear for yourself. So Two-Face was blowing grammar and said that they should please leave Natasha alone, that her life is at risk, and that the worst part, what Two-Face said pained him the most, was that his family are the one that are coming after his wife. Then he made one statement, which, if Two-Face know, he shouldn't have made that statement at all. 365, do you say, please, how do I join the group? Okay, click on the link to come to the main channel. You will see the form on the main channel. Click on the form and go and fill it. So Two-Face made a mistake, and that mistake was, while he was talking, this thing is not good, my family are doing this, they are doing that. He now said, my family did the same thing to Annie. They did the same thing to Annie. And people started asking Two-Face, what did you do when your family was doing the same thing to Annie? And I remember, I think some of the sisters here, they've mentioned that thing before, that Two-Face family were giving Annie a lot of headache. And even somebody said, like, the mother, I think Sumbo, pero B-Flex is the one that used to tell me this story. Abby, do you know that story, please? Where they said the mother was picking side, either the mother want Two-Face to marry, is this Sumbo? No, I think I heard that story somewhere before.
Yeah. She said it by herself in that leaked audio when she was shouting. Remember?
Right?
When she was shouting, I will destroy everything. You go to America. Remember? Yeah. Error, not Sumbo.
So here we are now. Two-Face is confirming that his family, they are coming after Natasha the way they went after his wife. My brother, my sister, over to you, but let us hear from the horse's mouth.
Good evening. This whole thing has gotten dangerously out of hand. I'm not just gonna be quiet anymore. I feel I have to say some facts here. I'm a grown man, and I believe I have the right to be with whoever I want to be. You understand? My family has, in trying to say they want to save me, help me, they have actually destroyed me. And they have killed somebody's daughter's character, like they've just literally killed somebody. Because Natasha is getting death threats right now.
Abby, please take over. Make I quickly check for waiting my son they call me for, okay?
Okay, sir.
Fine, we've had our quarrel. Please tell me who doesn't have their spouse, who doesn't have a quarrel every once in a while. Please. But this has gotten out of hand. I'm perfectly okay. I'm good. Everybody has been seeing me out there. Anybody that has eyes to see, they've seen me out there. I did my show recently in Abuja. A whole lot of people were there. How can you say you say you're trying to save somebody, you're trying to, and then you're messing my life up. This is unacceptable by me. I'm not gonna take this lightly anymore. It's my own family, my brothers. Sorry to say, but this is not right in any way. Tasha is getting death threats. This is so unfair. It's not nice. I have the right to be with whoever I want to be with. I've not gone to anybody's house to interfere in their marriages. I'm not a child. I've always been a quite peaceful person, like, but just see what it's getting to me too much now. It has become too much. My family did this. They did this with Annie. The same thing. We all have our differences. We all have stuff that happens. But this is beyond. This has become so dangerous right now. It has become so dangerous. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. I'm totally devastated. Tasha is getting death threats. They've ruined her whole life. You don't do stuff like this. You don't do things like this. In the name of saying you are trying to save me, you're destroying me, you're destroying another person's life. I don't know if my own people don't understand the damage that they're doing. My own family. I have the right to be with who I want to be with. You don't do this. You don't do stuff like this. This has gone beyond. This has dangerous. This has, oh God. I'm just totally short of words. I'm totally devastated. I'm deeply hurt by all what is going on right now. What my family is doing, what people I worked with before, going out there and saying fabricating so many lies and saying so many stories. And it's so unfair. It's not nice. In the next couple of days, I'm gonna really speak up and say a whole lot of things that has been going on that I've been quiet about. But I'm not gonna be quiet about this anymore. I'm not gonna be quiet about this anymore. I know what my fans, people that love me, people that look up to me, people that respect me. I understand concern. I understand all that. But I'm perfectly normal. But painting me to be mentally unstable, painting me to be this is ridiculous. This is equivalent to killing somebody. I don't even know how to start breaking down a whole lot of things. But I'm not going to be quiet anymore. I'm not going to be silent anymore. This has got to stop. It has got to stop. And I beg everybody, please. Please, I beg everybody to just have some human conscience and stop with the death threats and stop with all this harassment. They brought people to my house. writing a petition and saying all sort of nonsense. This is not nice. This is not fair. I'm gonna leave this now, but I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna have to stand up. I'm gonna stand up, speak up. And all the people sending death threats, please stop it. I am okay. We are fine. Please, I want people to just understand this and respect this fact that I'm saying, because this is not nice at all.
Mm-hmm.
And please, I want to tell my family, please just stay out of my private and personal life. Please.
Yes, sir.
Just leave me be with who I want to be with.
Oh.
Natasha has been hurt so terribly. And on top of that, getting death threats.
Hi.
What you're doing, you're killing me. You say you're helping me, but you're killing me. You're killing us.
Terrible people.
Please, I beg everybody, please. I am short of words. I don't want to have to come back here and start saying stuff. But I think I'm gonna really speak a whole lot of truth in the next couple of days. But for now, please, just let me be. Just let me be, please.
Noted, sir. Noted.
Ruin my whole.
I'll be noted, sir.
This is no. Just let us be. Let us be. That's the only simple appeal that I have for everybody. Let us be. I beg you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening.
Chinekele. Thank you, sir. Do you know that I've never heard Two-Face speak this fluently since I've known Two-Face, since I've listened, since I've been, I don't know, should I say old enough to because the last I checked, Two-Face is not meant to be, he's not as educated. I didn't know he could speak this much for this long because I used to hear that he can't speak English properly. So when did that change? Also, what happened to Two-Face's house? The other day they did the video outside. Is it because of lighting? Today they did the video in the car. Why is he always wearing sunglasses? Outside is clearly dark. What happened to his house? To an indoor space? He does not have house? Or it's not good enough for social media? Why are they doing videos outside and in the car? Anyway, Uncle Ben, you're back.
Yeah, Abby. Let me hear your take real quick first. Based on what you said so far, what are your thoughts?
I don't have any thoughts, so I don't even know where to begin. Just like him, he didn't know where to begin. So me too, I don't know where to begin. The truth is, I don't know because I'm going to be very honest with you, Uncle Ben. This is my second time watching this video, and I actually felt it in the heart. Like I kind of felt like he was speaking from a place of pain and frustration. If I did not have all of this information, I would think he was lying. But what Two-Face does not understand is that you cannot rule this out as just domestic issues. Domestic issues is you and your husband or you and your wife are not happy with each other and there's a little argument. Domestic issues is not bottle being thrown. Domestic issue is not somebody cutting their hands. It's not a domestic accident in the kitchen and they cut their hand so deeply that people could see their burns. Domestic issue is not police coming in and getting involved in your altercation. That's no longer a domestic issue. That do you understand? Making it seem like it's just more argument of you put shoe here, you no put shoe here. You did this here, you not do this here. Normal marriage disagreements. You're calling police and people are there's bodily fluids involved. That is a matter of life and pie now, Uncle Ben. So I don't know why Two-Face is gaslighting us. And quite frankly, I feel it. I was emotional when I watched this video. I don't know if I'm emotional because of what he's saying, or I'm emotional because I know the full story, or I have the full story. I don't know, man. I also found Uncle Ben, by the way, I also brought the video, the audio from Annie for afterwards. But that's all I have to say, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you can play the audio, but for everyone watching right now, thank you very much. Please hit the like. This is what I have to say. Okay. Over here, we always preach that men should defend their wives. Men should stand up and protect their wives. When I saw this video, as a man of principle, I agree with Two-Face. And I agree with Two-Face based on the fact that now he's speaking out, he's speaking up, he's protecting his wife. And if Two-Face said, we are fine, to me, I'll say, yes, sir, you are fine. Carry on. There is something my brother, man of prestige, used to say. He says some men will never realize how deep their situation has become until they hit rock bottom. So maybe Two-Face hasn't hit rock bottom yet. And if he said people should leave his wife alone, I will also say, please, those who are sending threatening letters, calling her out and all of that, I will say, please, stop. Two-Face said, leave my wife alone. And he called out his family. I'm one of the people who advocated that, look, once you're married, it becomes you, your wife, and your kids first. In any situation, you have to put your wife and your children first. Now, if your life is in danger and you don't see it, and everybody around you are saying, dude, the way you are going, you go collect, you go learn. Oh, you go learn the hard way. And if I go say, no, I don't think I'm going to learn any hard way, oh, so be it. Ladies and gentlemen, so be it. Oh. So that's all I would say, that Two-Face has spoken. They should leave him alone. Now, as for Two-Face family, they have their own problem too. Yeah, they have their own problem. And in this case, the mother is who I think have the bigger problem here. Your son is a grown man. If you have raised your son to respect women when he was younger, he wouldn't even find himself in this situation in the first place. If you have raised your son to respect women and to move as an honorable man, he wouldn't end up impregnating people up and down. I think Two-Face's philandra, it needs to be studied. Because to me, as a man, if you hit it one time and the lady got pregnant and you simply close shop, we say, yes, na mistake. We know we Nigerian men, we lie a lot. Even though when we were going to the madness, now we go in with our eyes open. But as soon as Peking don't enter, we say, na mistake, oh. Now only one time I do. Okay, we get it. But in case of Two-Face, Two-Face had a baby, 3 baby with one woman. Why married? He got 2 baby with, I don't know. I think they say in children plus Natasha on now. They are like 8. And again, one time I dig into where Two-Face hailed from, and I found out that allegedly, they say people from Benue State sleeping randomly with women is not a big deal for them. Like it's normal for their side. They sleep with women anyhow. So if that's their culture, if that's part of their tradition, if that is how they move, yeah, fine. But all I can say is Two-Face don't speak. Say, may they leave his wife alone. I bet Mona leave the wife alone. So Uncle Patrick and Uncle Dio. Uncle Patrick, sir, what are your thoughts about Two-Face situation?
Hey, you be.
Sir.
You see, as I left a message in this thing. I said, Two-Face is a grown man, so they should leave him. There's a Yoruba proverb that says, Obonu para. That
Benny.
means it is the monkey that will kill itself. And that summarizes what MOP used to say until he reached the rock bottom. That's another Yoruba folk. I'm serious. Until this guy reached the rock bottom, that's when he realized whatever they tell him now, he can never agree. He's under pressure.
Yeah.
But I just pray we'll realize on time so that we'll not lose everything. People expect him to be up there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like Natasha is a cog in the wheel of progress for him. The way everything unfolds, the marrying, living, honey. I saw one Pastor Shulav post, and the women were commenting about what a lady did to the man he brought from Nigeria. The man eventually was using her, and she has to make sure the guy was deported. So somebody was, the God of Annie is fighting for you. Just to tell you how people are now saying, oh, this man, what they are using Annie for. So let them leave him alone. He's a grown man. And monkey go kill himself now. So leave monkey alone. That's what I got to say. But him coming out to begin to say all this is not worth it. Why must you come to social media and be saying all this? Definitely there's a problem. You don't have to come to social media to start ranting and leave me alone. You know what I mean? It has gone that bad that you have to come to social media. No. So, Ben, will you go to social media to go and tell people you have issue? No. Can't do that. You can't do that. It's not. Thank you. That's what I got to say.
Okay, Uncle Dayo, over to you, sir. Abby, please, if you can help me read the comment. I want to drop my daughter off at work. So once you're done, you can close. If you guys are still here, I will join you back. So, Uncle Dayo, your take. Over to you, Abby.
Thank you very much, Uncle Beno.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I concur with what you and Uncle Patrick just said, because basically I can see where Two-Face is coming from. At the same time, it's not easy for somebody that is playing on the football pitch to be able to see all the angles and all the corners and all the areas that people that are watching on the spectator stands can see. So I don't think he's truly aware of the kind of that he had got himself to in with this his new wife Natasha. When people are saying, "Hey, the way this thing is moving, no, it's not really moving right." But I will give one thing to him, though. I will give him flowers for one thing. That is, we know the way Nigerians can be very, very aggressive when it comes to matters like this. And I can just imagine the kind of threats Natasha will be getting because of this issue. And already, some of them are still aggrieved for what Two-Face did to Annie. Some of them are still aggrieved for how his ex-wife turned out and everything. So with that aggression, with that bitterness, with that hatred, seeing Natasha doing something like this again, they are going to go all the way out for this woman. That's why Two-Face has to quickly come out to come and defend her. If not, I can bet you life will be miserable for that woman. She will not even be able to go out again. Because if that is not checked, literally anywhere people see her, they may be abusing her or maybe even throwing things at her on the main road. It can get that bad. Because the way Nigerians are and the way we tend to do our own things is always out of this world. So in that area, I give him flowers for coming out to protect the wife. But that is not to support his situation or his present condition now. No. Because whatever it is, both of them are culpable and both of them are guilty. Whatever we see is what we are judging them by. We don't live in the same house with them, but the little altercations, the few that we have seen on social media, really shows that all is not well in that marriage. And of course, people will talk. You are the one that is in it. But people that are looking from that, if they did not see what they saw about you and your wife, nobody will have commented. At least you've been living your life for the past how many months now? Nobody will say anything about the two of you until this issue now came to the social media. And people now saw what's really going on in your marriage. Of course, people that love you, they will surely react. And then the family, as I've said, the same thing that they did during the time of Annie, the family seemed to be always overprotective of him. I could remember even before their marriage, when they are just dating, that the family have to come out and say, oh, they've not been able to see Two-Face, so they don't know where Natasha has kept him. Oh, he's not picking his call, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. We don't know where he is. So they even went as far as to allege that Natasha used juju on him. Even the mother came out to be saying that she does not know what Natasha did to her son, blah 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 and all. The family has always been there, overprotective and always getting out of the way. As you have said, he's a grown-up man. He's no longer a kid. He should be left to make his mistakes. I used to say this to my children also. I will never stop you from making your mistake. As a father, I will only just advise you. But there are some things that if you don't make a mistake on, you may never learn. And if I allow you to make the mistake, it's for you to learn. My only thing is that I will make sure that you don't make a mistake that will require you. But anyone that will teach you a lesson, I will not even bother myself much about it. You will learn from your mistake. And then from there, you can grow better. So I think he just getting towards that level now, whereby by the time he reached the rock bottom, as Uncle Patrick has said, that's when he can now come to himself. Allow people to make their mistakes so that they can learn from it. So I think Nigerians should let him be. Whatever happened in his marriage is his business. Whatever is going on, whether he's being bullied, whether he's being harassed, whether he's being abused, is his business. He chose to remain there. But if he chooses also to leave, it's his business also. Nobody can tell you who to stay with, and nobody can tell you who to marry and who not to marry. Because as an adult, you believe that you are responsible for your own decisions. It's not just that social media in-laws, they don't see things like that. They always want to direct and dictate to people's lives. You must do it like this. You must not go like that. You must not go like this. No, it does not work like that. Allow them to live their lives and let them face the consequences of their actions, if there is any. Let them face it. Not that we should be too overprotective or too caring than they themselves in the situation. No. It will not work. So that's my take. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Dario. Let me just read a few comments. Auntie Grace said, a fool at 40 cannot learn, unfortunately. Auntie Grace also says, Uncle Dario, he knows what is happening, just that he's entangled, and I don't think the wife cares. Sister Toby and Tribe is saying, exactly, Uncle Dario. Should people leave him alone? What if it's not ordinary eye? It's a tricky situation. I agree with this, because on Dario, remember you just said something like, I will let my children make mistakes. I think most African parents will say this. The only thing is that I will try and protect them from mistakes that will kill them. This is actually what Two-Face's family, I think they're trying to do. I do feel, however, that they may have not gone about it the right way. And also, based off of what Uncle Ben said, oh, that he's always going to support a man coming out to defend his family. I'm sorry, if this was consistent with Two-Face, I would agree with that. But it's not be consistent with Two-Face. I'm going to play a voice note of Annie. in a bit, and you see what I mean. It's not consistent that he's come out to fight. He didn't fight for Annie. So it kind of, is it not fair for people to actually see this as control with how it's going on? He's not someone that is known to bring his domestic issues outside. All of a sudden, at 50, he's doing it. Is it not fair that people actually see it as something different? Different is not always good. So Chucky is saying too, Baba will be fine. Reality, after many years of ignorance, will shake him up. Glad it's not too late. He can prevail. That's if he comes out alive now. And Grace is saying he should be left alone because you can't help who doesn't want to be helped. I said last time that he's a grown man with full capacity. That's the unfortunate truth. And Grace also says his brother of his family are not the calling them on social media. Why is he not addressing what people are saying about his wife? That's what I'm saying. That's how you know that it's not true. And Grace is saying they brought their matter to the public by fighting publicly, and social media in laws took over. And Grace is also saying this too is just not man enough. Two-Face is not man enough to face what is facing him. Was it his brother or family who brought this to social media? They are the ones who took their fight publicly, and social media in laws took. Well, the very first time it was the mother that called DSS. Since when did social media have an age limit? Who talked about social media having an age limit, sir? Anyway, this is the audio from
I'm
Annie.
going to scatter everything. Nobody knows the rest of an angry woman. I will ruin everything. Hello, Inobia family. This is Annie. You know, said that I was with my husband today. Peaceful, nothing happened. My husband told me he had a shoot today. Only for him to pack his things and his stupid cousin Frankie helped him plan it. His family does not love me. They hate me. They've been giving me hell for 10 years. Today, my husband packed his things. He lied to me that he was going to shoot. But my husband is on his way to America. Planned by himself, F.L. Morebe, and Frankie. All of this behind my back. I don't deserve this. I don't. I know this is not your business. But I can't call any member of his family. I can't even call his manager. He will not take my call. Because he thinks I'm the reason. He thinks I'm in his way. He thinks I'm in his way. So he, FA would never take my call. He don't send us on his way to America without telling me. Without telling me. Without telling me. He's going to seek peril in America. And his other kid, don't move this car. Park this car. I'm going right now on Instagram Live. I'm going now. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, Uncle Patrick, I don't know what to say. Oh, now all of a sudden he's doing Defender of the Universe. No problem. I don't even know. I don't want to hear about Two-Face again. Uncle Dad, do you have anything to say? Let us go to bed.
Honestly, I don't. I'm just tired. I can hear Sister Rosie's voice now. I'm tired. It's Sister
After
Rose's
I'm
voice.
retiring, I'm gonna be out. I want to make a call.
Okay, sir.
All right. I'll text you later.
Okay, sir. We're ending anyway. Good night, sir. See you later, sir. Uncle Dio, that voice note. I mean, obviously, it's not the first time I'm hearing this. I've heard this over and over again. But I just played this for us to remember that there's evidence in the quotes where she said for over 10 years the family have been giving her trouble. So again, this is why I've said it before. I think it was on the tires issue. Uncle Dio, I remember when I was saying that sometimes when you allow certain things, it becomes a pattern. People think they can always get their way, right? That's what has happened here.
Exactly.
You defend your family, your wife that time. You didn't tell your mom, stay out of my family business. When you're needed, we will invite you. You let it happen. Now you're surprised that your family is doing what you're doing. They've always done this. And
Exactly.
I wonder if it has anything to do with being the fact that he's their star and they've always felt the need to control him. I remember when this thing first happened, right? I was on Acid Darling's live stream and I spoke on her panel where I said that when Two-Face's mother came out to tag DSS and was calling for DSS to help her, I thought to myself, this is the first time that Two-Face's mother is losing control over her son. She's used to her son being at her beck and call, used to her son saying yes, mom, to everything. And this is the first time after he met Natasha that things have changed. And she's panicking. Not that anything at that time was happening. When she was saying that, oh, he has a bead that Natasha gave him. I thought at the time, this woman is panicking that, my son is usually always there to pick my call. My son does everything that I say he should do. But now all of a sudden he's not doing it. That's what I thought of the matter. And I think that that's also a very big factor here where he can no longer be controlled. Maybe because he's being controlled by Natasha this time, you know? So,
I agree with you, Abby. I agree with you. That's just what really happened. But unfortunately, that's what has brought us to where we are now. Up till now, I don't think ever since he and Natasha got involved, I don't think the family has been able to have their way with him.
mm,
So I think that, but as for the time when he was with Annie, they were not actually happy with him and Annie. So whatever he does to Annie, to them, it is good. It serves her right. But now that somebody else has taken him away from them, now they are not going in for that person.
mm,
Just an unfortunate situation. So sad.
honestly, very terrible. Anyway, Uncle Daya, what are your closing words? We can go to, we're done anyway. Nothing else.
Anyway, I would just say that I will not let just let us listen to him for now.
Mm,
Let everybody stay off their matter, please. Let everybody just let them be. And please, those people that are sending threatening messages to her, to the wife, to Natasha, please stop, stop. It will
mm.
not. It's an evil wind that will not blow anybody any good. God forbid, if anything should happen to her now, they are going to blame the social media family. Oh, they're the one that pushed her to the wall. Oh, they're the one that made her do this. God
True.
forbid if she just ended up being depressed or maybe have an accident or something like that now, or maybe even quiet now. They say, oh, it is this, it is
Even
that.
if it's
People,
not from that, they'll say,
even if
yeah.
it's not from that, exactly. So that's
Yeah.
why I don't. I would like everybody
Same with Two
to,
Face.
yes, let them just bury their ashes for now, please. Let
Yeah,
us leave them alone and let them continue with their lives.
I
Thank you.
agree. Thank you so much, Uncle Daya. Let me read the last few comments. She's been me saying, God, I beg. Honestly, that voice note is so heartbreaking every time I hear it. Since I was saying that is so heartbreaking to hear. It's very, very hard. Annie, you did that what you could. She can never save that man. Yeah, she tried her best. I'm talking saying, my tired is hard for this matter. This matter represent those that are going through this won't be the last. Unfortunately, and that's why I understand the family. Sister Rose is saying, I'm sure they love Annie now. They will choose the lesser evil now. And Grace is saying, forget Two Face, he will come back to cry to the public. I hope it will be too late. That's my fear. And that's why, as much as I don't like the family, because we've been hearing a lot about them from for a long time, and they are clearly not great. But I think that this time it might be valid. The fear, everybody's fear is valid. Isaro is saying they should blame Daddy Freeze. Exactly. Everybody's fear is valid. It's just that what can we do now? And you can't really get even 25-year-old self, you can't really force them, not talk of 50-year-old. You can only persuade and beg and try to convince. And I remember Agda, I want you to let me know what you think about it. I remember that one of my dad's advice on marriage, for instance, is only marry a man who you believe is answerable to somebody. And that was one of the issues that I had with my ex. Was his father couldn't speak to him, his mother couldn't speak to him. And I asked him one day, sorry, who can speak to you? Because everybody knows that there's nothing my father will say that I will not listen to. About nothing, you know. And even generally, a lot of adults around me, I'm someone that can be reasoned with. So when I asked my ex this time, I'm like, Oga, who is the past that be in your life? He said, nobody. I said, "Eh?" So if something happens now, cannot talk to your father, I cannot talk to your mother. Like there's nobody, pastor, nobody. And that's the problem I feel like Two Face is facing now. Industry colleagues, you cannot do intervention. Family, like, so who can talk to Two Face, Uncle Dio? Who?
Abby, Itani Couple 101. I think you missed that class when me and Uncle Beno, when we are talking about all these things. See, it's a red flag
Mm,
if a man or if a woman and any couple do not have somebody that they are submissive to.
Answerable to.
Somebody that you are answerable to, somebody that can talk to you and that you will listen. If if a partner, if your fiancé or your fiance does not have somebody like that, please, it's a red flag. Run. It means that it does not regard anybody.
So who
Forget
are you?
it. Forget it. It may tell you, oh, my father is late, my mother is late. But you must have somebody. They don't necessarily have to be your blood parents. You must have somebody in your life that I can tell you for free. If I'm moving mad, just
And call
if you
it to
tell this
order.
person, if you if you tell this person, no matter the fire on my head, you go quench am. I will tell you for free. And it's supposed to be both ways too. Any man or woman that does not have somebody that can that can call them back to or get them back in line, please, it's a red flag. Don't get involved with them. No matter the loss, no matter how good they may seem to be. Because everybody moves mad once in a while. And you need that person to put them back on track. If they don't have it, forget it. It's a red flag.
Absolutely. Anyway, thank you so much, Uncle Dio.
Thank you
Uh,
for having me, Abby. Thank you so much.
thank you,
Good night,
sir.
fam.
Good night, sir. See you
Thank
later,
you.
Uncle
All right.
Dio.
Bye.
And bye. Sister B and Tribe is saying Two Face is very gentle, but seems like he's the type that does whatever he wants. Sister B, we know them now. That is their kind, and they're always they tend to be the aggressors as well. They throw stones and hide their hands. Two Face gives me that vibe of someone that throws stones and hides his hands. Sister Rose say, Abby, when is that? Sister Rose was supposed to be today, but I went to the office today and I was tired. I was just tired and I had like a few family commitments. So I knew that if I came onto the show, my energy will be very low. And I know that's not what anyone signs up for with my show. So I'm going to have to find time to do it next week. Thankfully, it's not like a show that has like time constraints, you know. It's not trendy gist, it's just general gist and just kind of nostalgia and all. And then obviously with Sunday school and sister circle as well, I kind of have to manage my time well and my actual life work and all. And the guy saying, Sister Rose, he's not blaming DF now. He knows what they talked about during the show. Auntie Grace, he's not addressing anything. He's addressing his family, stay away, stay away. How about the actual issue of the violence? How about the actual issue with the police? How about the actual issue of DV? How about those issues? He's avoiding them. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us today. Sister Circle is actually back. Can you believe it? After 10 years, we are finally back next week, Thursday, and that will be our 5th episode. So the topic we're going to be addressing is gifts that matter, lessons, legacy, and love we want to give our families. So yeah, I mean, I will give more information about it sometime during the week. And yeah, I don't know what's going on the rest of the weekend or whatever. I actually thought since it's Friday, I thought Uncle Ben would stay for longer, but obviously he has stuff to do, and that's that. But yeah, I will talk more about this sometime, maybe the rest of the shows this weekend, early next week. And as for Recap Central, I'll find time. I don't know, I'll find a few topics as well that I could do so I can get back being consistent. I only had one show this week when usually I'm supposed to do 3 shows. But anyway, thank you so much, Real Fam. Have an amazing weekend. I was saying to someone earlier that nobody has told me compliments of the season. Well, only one person has told me so far. So compliments of the season, everybody. Sister Rose and Abby, what would your channel or channel going to? Sister Rose, nothing, no. It was Uncle Ben that just said so. Apart from the shows, I've been getting subscribers, and then one day I found out that I have 20 something subscribers. Well, today 28 subscribers when I don't post on YouTube. So Uncle Ben advised that I actually just set up the YouTube because clearly people are checking for me and looking for something. So my general idea, anyways, from January to go back to my actual Instagram and TikTok, of which I already have. I think I have 26,000. I used to have close to 30,000, but people have unfollowed me. I'll just share my screen. So this is my Instagram anyway. So I used to create content on Instagram and all. So I think I'm going back to my general content anyway. And now I have more confidence to speak. So I think I'm going to do chit chat videos here and there. And maybe I'm just going to post a lot of shorts, like my fashion content, just little chit chat here and there of like, just, poking my nose in things that don't concern me, but obviously intelligently and without any, bad behavior, no proper gossip, within reason, here and there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of right now, but no pressure. Anyway, thank you so much. See you later. Have a good night. Let me remove this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn. We're shining bright. Oh yeah. You be stories, life lessons time. On the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. From the streets to the world, we talk real talk. Vibes on the beat make the whole place rock. Happy hour flow with smiles non-stop. Sip and chill with you, be the energy on top. You be stories dropping them every day. Wisdom for life, the African way. From the grind to the glory, hear what we say. Tune in now, don't hang out with you, be. It's a vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn, we're shining bright. Oh yeah. Stories, life lessons time. Hey, on the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. Join the sister circle. Oh, what a scene. CC Inca, honey baby, and I'll be so clean. Talk love, talk life, talk dream supreme. Empowerment vibes like a royal queen team. All our Sunday school when the beat gets low. A moment of reflection, let the spirit flow. Men of God speaking wisdom, you should know. Faith and vibes on the Uncle Benno show. Hang out with you, be. Come catch that light. Oh yeah, you be stories, keep your heart so bright. Yeah. Join the sister circle, feel that fire. Oh yeah, Sunday school for your soul so right. You be nation, we rise together. Love and vibe forever. Uncle Benno show.